Hello there, how the devil are you? Welcome back to another fantastic show here on Crafters TV. It's Wednesday evening here in the UK, which means it is time for Creative Cravings, which is that sort of one show where we're not afraid maybe to take it a little bit more back to basics. If you've got any sort of burning questions from anything that you've encountered this week in your craft room, then this is definitely the show to get them into me. You can get in touch in all normal ways, Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you're across on YouTube. Also, your last live show to take advantage of what I must say has been an incredible offer the last couple of days. It is, of course, the Add More, Save More. One item in your basket, you'll instantly receive a 21% discount all the way up to 5 items. 5 items or more, you'll get a quarter off your purchase. Can you use it in conjunction with the fantastic offers we always bring you? Tick. Can you use it in conjunction with your Club Inspired discount? Absolute tick. You can, and you can use it on third-party brands as well. Tick. Talking of third parties, there's always a party when this man's in the studio. Keith Smith is back. How are you, Keith?
I'm all right there, Joe. I am. For a moment there, I was getting rather worried because there's a lot of ticks going on around here, and you were making me itch. But anyway, that's another story.
Could never be ticked off when you're in the studio, Keith. Well, we'll be back. You're going to be coming up, aren't you, for a full hour in the second hour of this show?
Second hour.
With what's left, it's fair to say.
It is, Joe, with what's left. Yeah, we've had a fabulous day. Lots of sellouts. We've got a little bit left of some things. The Love Somebody range is beautiful. I think we'll all agree on that one for sure. So I'm going to be califudging what we can do and show you some of the amazing products that we have got on the show. I'm really looking forward to it, Joe.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely amazing. I need to tell you, so I know we lost the 40 sheet holographic bundle. I've just heard, though, that the 80 sheet over 60% has gone. I think we will lose that in this show. We'll be seeing Keith in that hour. You can have a cup of tea, take the weight off, Keith.
Take the weight off, yes. Yeah, I could do that, Joe, but thank you.
You're more than welcome.
You're welcome. Are you making the tea?
I'm not actually. I've got a bit busy. I don't know if you noticed. Okay. Keith will be up with us in that second hour, but not one special guest, but 2 special guests. He is back with us in the studio, direct. Went a bit wassy there. Direct from Warwickshire. Not the easiest thing to say that, Andrew, but Andrew Hill is back with us. How are you, Andrew?
Before we go any further, Joe, I'm from Worcestershire.
Worcestershire? Did I say Warwickshire?
I said Warwickshire.
How rude.
Because Hannah is in the next county. He was doing our craft along. She's in Warwickshire.
She's in Warwickshire. Forgive me, Andrew. Forgive me.
All too many W's.
How are you, though? How have you been keeping? All right?
I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, so I've got lots of demos coming up this evening. 3 collections: the Bee-Youtiful, the Triptych dies. I hope I've said that correctly.
Triptych.
It's a bit of a tongue twister. And also Aperture stamps. So here's some Triptych dies using from the Everyday collection. So this is the Church, which is brilliant for kind of like weddings or wedding invitations, etc.
Love the colourways there.
And of the Woodland Forest with the deers, squirrels and foxes, just like my back garden.
Bit like your paddock.
And also Bee-Youtiful. Got some amazing stamps there in the collection. So the beehive and all the flowers and the bees that the bees like to pollinate. And another one, shaker card
that
using the bee dye. So get that shaking, all that gold,
shaker
all the honey colour there. And then finally, some of the Aperture stamps. I have got the writer, the lovely butterflies there, using lots of inks, etc.
We do love a schmeckling, Andrew.
There we go, the roses, which I think is really nice, using all the other stamps in that particular collection. And finally, the lovely birds.
Beautiful. Loads in the show. I think it's a jam-packed show. Andrew will be here with us for this first hour and for the third hour of the show too. So loads to look forward to, loads coming up. I would absolutely urge you to head on over to the Shop the Show area of the website. So pop yourself over to our homepage, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.eu. Hit Shop the Show. On the home screen, you'll see this video. This will probably be the shop by the time you get there. And then hit Shop the Show and you'll see everything that's coming up over the next few hours. One of the things that I want to draw your attention to, firstly, before I do that though, I also just want you to know the Rose Gold Gemini Junior is still in stock over on the website. Do head over there and do check it out because it's a half price deal. Use your Club Inspired discount and your Add More Save More. Platinum members, if you've got 5 items in your basket, can get this for £60. £60 for Gemini Junior. Unbelievable. But we're going to have a little look at these first. A gorgeous set of stamps, I'm sure you will agree. These are beautiful because what you've got in here is you've got that really lovely frame, that aperture. You know what an aperture gives you, Andrew?
What, Joe?
It gives you an opportunity to craft.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom. Yes. They don't get any better than what you've got in here. All your different sentiments and lots of embellishing elements within there as well, which is brilliant. As nothing ever changed, there would be no butterflies. 9 schmetterlings. This one here is your air balloon. I love this. I really like this one for new baby cards. I think there's something quite cute about this for new baby cards. The sky is the limit. Yeah, it is. Then you've got this one. Now, this is your terrarium, which is a word I struggle with. Really beautiful, very fashionable terrariums. So maybe you're going to give someone a lovely succulent or terrarium and you want to make them a beautiful card to go with it. Hello you, like that. Thank you. You've also then got birds and branches in there too. Really lovely to colour up. I know Andrew is very passionate about his watercolour. I imagine these would watercolour beautifully. Get a very knowing nod. Thank you, thinking of you. A little note to say, again, the main aperture and the embellishing elements all coming in here. Next up, you've got the Floral Heart, which is gorgeous. Think about decoupaging elements of these back up would be beautiful for that. My love for you grows stronger every day is one of those sentiments there. And this one here, Wild Blooms. I love that. Really beautiful. A world without flowers is like a face without a smile. I agree. I agree, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, they've all got really nice sentiments which relate to each of the Aperture stamps, which is
beautiful.
really nice.
Really beautiful. There should be £12.99 each these, so you're not even paying for 2 of them, and you're going to get all 6. You're saving here, it's hefty, I'll warn you, $54.56 or $62.79. But remember, add more, save more. You can pay, you get 25% off of that and use your platinum discount. Platinum members in the UK, under £15 to get all of it. Amazing. Literally just over the cost of 1 to get all of these, which is great. Lots of you tuning in and saying hello already. Jodie is here, I see. Melissa's in. Linda is in Dudley. Sherry saying hi as well from Illinois. Sam's down the road in good old Darlow. Panda's here. Tony's in, as well. I haven't seen you for a while. Tony from sunny Maryland. Nice to have you in. Treasure Heart and Brenda as well. Any questions you've got, fire them across to me. But I know, Andrew, you've got lots to share with us, haven't you, over the next few hours? So I think we should just crack on, don't you?
Absolutely, Joe. Yep. So I'm going to be starting with the Aperture Stamps collection, and I'm going to be using the Wild Blooms. And as Joe said, these do scream out to be using watercolours. And that was my original thought, but then I totally changed it. So I have actually used Watercolor Card, I've used waterproof ink, but then when I looked at it, I thought, no, I'm going to get my colouring pencils out. So
you do love a colouring pencil, don't you?
There we go. So I've got some Watercolor Card, and you're looking at 4 inches by 6, and this is the Crafter's Companion stuff that I'm using, as always. And with the Aperture stamps, you get obviously the main Aperture stamp there and the amazing sentiment in the middle, and then you get a whole host of lovely stamps in flowers, greenery, and some that are kind of like just the outline that you can actually colour in or use ink, and also the ones that you can just fill in as like do
you know what I bet they'd look great for, Andrew? You know, like if you had your pigment ink pads, either making your own background papers or sort of stamping off the page and making papers. I bet that would look great.
Well, Joe, do you know what? I've actually done that myself.
Have you?
I've made my own backgrounds, yes.
Amazing.
So I'm going to be showing you what I've done in a few moments. So
look
yeah.
at us, we're craftily in sync. I love it.
Yeah, so that's why I kind of like thought I'll start off with watercolour, but then I thought, no, these, because I like making my own backgrounds, so I've got all my quick dry inks out, and I'm going to show you that in a few moments.
So fabulous.
So the main stamp is on the watercolour card, so I'm just going to use, I'm going to be using our stamping platform, because I do like to be precise, and this gives you precision every time, just in case you don't fully stamp it correctly, because there are times, even when I do it, that I don't do it fully, and you want to go back over with your inks. So as I said, I'm just going to get this off. So just going to place that in the middle.
Are these a photopolymer, these, Andrew? Am I right in
These are
thinking?
photopolymer, yes.
Which is important, isn't it?
Yes, they're clear stamps, and they're really depth, really thick, good quality, and lots of detail, which
I think because some people struggle with this, I want to say, it's probably a more technical word, squidging of their stamps. You know you only need to apply a little bit too much pressure, it sort of distorts the image. These don't strike me as the sort of stamps that are going to do that.
No, so you just pop it all on. So I'm, as I said, using the Pebble waterproof ink, because we've got the black, but sometimes I like using kind of a grey, a softer tone, and it gives you that more artistic look. So just inking this all up. There we go. And hopefully I've got it all, and I'll just press it all down. But if I haven't, I can just go back in and... oh, perfect, first time. There we go, I'm a professional.
Amazing.
There we go. So that's our main image. But I'm just going to show you how, you can obviously use our aqua markers for this, but I just wanted to use my colouring pencils, which I have done. So obviously I won't colour it all in, I'm just going to colour each and every one, because obviously...
Are these the aqua water-based pencils or the
No, these are
pencils?
Spectrum Noir colouring pencils.
Amazing.
So, which is brilliant. So, going to start using the grass shade, and I always like to keep mine sharp. So, with the set, you can get obviously the sharpener, etc., and all the bits with it.
They look very well loved, these pencils, Andrew.
They are, yes. I got all the cases, so they're all kept in the cases. Every now and again, they do. I do make sure that they do go back in the right box, because it's quite in the tins, because there's botanicals, neutrals, primaries, etc.
Bethan says, hi everyone, nice to see Andrew back on our screens again. It is lovely to have you back with us, Andrew.
Oh, thank you very much.
Eve says, good afternoon all. Lisa says, good evening, Joe. Lovely to see you. And Andrew, lovely to see you as well, Lisa.
Absolutely.
I keep thinking it's Friday today, Andrew. It's definitely not, is it?
It's not. It's
Wednesday.
It's
All day,
Wednesday.
apparently.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know why I've got Friday in my head for some reason. I think it's because I'm in a fabulous Friday kind of mood. It's actually fake Thursday for me. I will be back with you tomorrow as well with a double Sarah instalment.
Ooh, brilliant.
It's going to be fun. A brand new launch day for you, 2 p.m. in the UK, 9 a.m. East Coast.
Ooh,
and
yes.
also a Sarah cartload as well with a very special brand of stamps joining us tomorrow as well.
So hopefully I'll be back home around about 2 o'clock, so I will be able to watch the launch show with both you and Sarah.
Well, do you know what, Andrew? It's not really a stress if you miss the start, because you can catch up any time on our website.
That is true, on catch up, which I do. If there's a particular product that I want to have a look at and I miss it due to whatever reason, you can just get onto YouTube or Facebook and have a gander. See what you missed, and then if you need to go back over a few things, which sometimes I do, you can just hit pause, rewind it, and watch it all over again.
And nice if you, when you get product delivered, you can go back and have a look. Just to let you know, there is a 48 pencil colour blend collection over on the website with the blending solution. It has a 50% discount on it, and then you can get a 25% discount on top of that with Add More, Save More. That's the colour blend pencil. So just search colour blend on the website, you will find them. 48, I believe, is, two tins, isn't it? Which is fantastic.
There we go.
You get the naturals and you get the shades and tones in there.
So actually, because I've just used the daffodil colour for, that is more like a daisy, but I wanted to add a bit more colour, so you can just kind of like use a kind of like a grey icy blue just to highlight that, just to make it into a daisy. And I've just used Reef Blue for the cornflower, and also Harbour Blue just to darken it, just to give it a bit more highlight.
Can I tell you something that makes me sound a little bit stupid? But I was yesterday years old when I realised cornflower, as in the flour that you use to thicken sauces, and cornflower, as in the flour, were two different things.
Oh, Joe.
I know, because someone showed me, I saw a picture of a flower and it was called a cornflower, and I was like, hang on, that's what you thicken sauces with.
So, Joe, that is a cornflower, the blue one.
Yeah.
And cornflower is...
It's a powder,
which is a thickening agent. So if you've got, if you made your sauces a little bit too thin, just add a bit of in a pot, a bit of cold water, mix it all up and add it to the sauce.
Exactly. I mean, the Nigella Lawson of Crafts Companion.
Yeah, I am the cook. I'm the chef at home. Ask me to make bread, biscuits.
I know. I just want to make a note on your file, Andrew, that we haven't received any of your home baked goods yet in any of your trips.
Well, I'm actually due to make something for Georgina when she's back up next weekend.
Oh.
Yes.
George is mortally offended that Georgina gets all the goodies.
There we go. So, yeah, me and Georgina were having a chat the other week about food, etc., and treats, and I said I'll make some Mars bar Rice Krispie cake if I'm allowed to say those 2 words.
Yeah.
There we go.
I feel like you're going. Everyone else is going to be coming in that day, I reckon.
I'll be in. That's on Sunday, a week next Sunday when I'm doing Colour Me Happy.
Oh, okie doke. A week next Sunday. I am unfortunately not here. I mean, I could just pop in. You know, could just pop in.
So I've
beautiful.
just, here's one I did earlier, just to kind of so you know what I'm doing. And then I've got to do a little bit more stamping for the background. So I've got another piece of watercolor card, which is 1 3/4 by 7. And that's going to be just going to pop this onto our stamp because I'm going to be using the other stamps in the collection.
Lots of people tuning in said hello. Margaret says hi. Jane saying good evening. Mary says hi as well. And Jeffrey says hello, Andrew. Lovely to see you back. Oh, lots of love for you in the comments this evening.
Yes. So I'm just going to kind of arrange this into what I previously did for my sample. So you can use as many as you want. And just going to, so just going to make a background, just to give you an idea of what you can actually do with this. So just going to, I like to make sure that everything's correct, so just going to pop that one there, and there we go, so they're all perfect.
Lots of people saying yes, flower, F-L-O-U-R, is different from flower, F-L-O-W-E-R. I understand that now. You have no idea how confused I used to be by the colour cornflower blue, because I was thinking, well, flower's white, why is cornflower blue? But we got there in the end.
We did,
I know.
Joe,
You can't be good at everything all the time, Andrew.
That is true, because I'm a really good chef, but as I said, make biscuits apart from Mars bar Rice Krispie cakes because you just chuck it all in.
Brilliant.
And that's the only way. So I'm just using a variety of our quick dry inks just to kind of, for our background, so you just, which is great, so you can just pop it all on.
And these were quick dries, you said you used?
Yes,
here?
our quick dry. So once they're down, they're going to be
I'm guessing
dry.
this would work with our pigments as well, if you want to use those?
Absolutely, you can use pigments as well, and also the waterproof ones as well. So I'm just going to pop that down, and there we go.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't intend to have a kind of a multicoloured lay, but
Well, I love the
still
two-tone
looks
one that
good.
you've done there.
That's
Happy accident, that.
Very good. I'm impressed with that. That's really good. There you go. Right, so I'm just done some matte and layering, so just to get everything done. So I'm just going to use our all-purpose cloud glue just for quickness and just to make sure that I've got everything in the right place, because it does give you the wriggle room, but you can use your tacky glue as well, and also our tape pens if you so wish. So I'm just going to make sure that I've got all that properly. Perfect.
The plot thickens, no pun intended, Andrew, because corn flour is a type of flour made from corn, which is different to corn flour, the flour that thickens sauces, and then you've got the flour as well. So corn flour is actually two different things. A flour made from corn and corn flour that thickens sauces. My brain has just exploded, Kirsty. Thank you for that.
Wow. That's confused me.
It's very confusing.
Well, it doesn't take much actually, because, but there we go. Right, I said that again. So I'm just adding the sentiment, which I think is really nice to go with it. It's nice, kind of looks like a nice little saying that in a book somewhere. So I'm just going to give this a quick. And I'm going to be using, to give it brightness, our fuchsia pink quick dry, just to bring out the words. As I've used our stamping platform, I can put this in perfectly. And there we go.
How beautiful. What great value these stamps are as well. 54, 56, 62, 79 is your saving. Add more, save more. I know you're going to hear me bang on about that, but you've only got 2 hours and 40 minutes of our live shows left to take advantage of that. So you will have to vamos, as I believe they say, Espanol.
There you go. So just going to pop this on. And I've got some just going to bring the actual card blank. So I've got, I know that the matte black card stock is sold out. It's probably because I've actually used it all. So I've used this card. You're looking at 15 inches by 10 1/4 and scored at around, actually did 2 pieces. So I've scored it at 7 1/4 to make the card blank.
This is a nice big card, this one.
It is a big card because there's like so much I wanted to do with it. So I did have my backgrounds. Did I have? Oh no, have I got my? There we go. As you can see, just found it. Got my background.
Nice.
So which is going to pop that on there. So I'm just going to use our colour glue for quickness.
Mary Reno says, Mary Rhino, sorry, Mary. It says, beautiful colouring, Andrew. I love your watercolouring too. And Yolanda saying, hi, crafty friends. Hi, Yolanda.
Okay. So I'm just going to pop
I like this technique of just having the stamp, like background stamps around the sides. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's really, it kind of gives you a lot of, you can just go well with any of it. You can like just use it all as one colour. And here's one I did earlier. So that would be the finished card there.
Look at that. I mean, a contender for card of the day right there, Andrew, I would say. I want to just remind you that exactly what you're getting included here within this collection. I can't believe the price on this because they should be $12.99 per stamp set. You're getting all of them for $23.38. The cost of 2. Buy 2, you get 4 free essentially, and then you've got that add more, save more. I will keep banging. I'm going to sound like a broken record by the end of the show, aren't I? Ornate Butterflies, really beautiful. You can't have too many butterflies in your stash. Bet this would look incredible, heat embossed. That would look amazing. And then you've got your different sentiments within each one. You're also going to get the balloons in flight. We then have the Terrarium. That's birds and branches. Floral Heart, and you get the wild blooms in there. These should be $77.94 down to $23.38, or $89.70 down to $26.91. Under £20 or $22 as a platinum member before you use the add more, save more on top of that as well. Loving that. Out of the night like a out of the sky like a star, like a hero. It is our hero tool. Is this one just here? Now this is brilliant. Because you're going to get 75 sheets of this. Is that right, Erin? So you're going to get 3 of these. I only got 2 here. It's not in the box, no. Oh, it isn't. No, it is not in the box. And then you're also going to receive as well the storage box too, which is fantastic. So that's going to store in there. That's very clever, isn't it? I am liking that a lot. And what you're going to get in here is you're also getting the little storage wallets too, so you can store things into there. From Totally Tiffany, of course, we have a whole Totally Tiffany range over on the website, so make sure you go check that out. I'm going to put my paper in there. Do you know why? Because I can. So in that goes. There we are. And that is a super smooth card as well. So you want to colour onto that, be our guest. You can also use it. It's a lot like our sort of white stamping cards, the same sort of thickness, great for lots of different things. Snap that up. The thing is with the hero tool, it only lasts 24 hours, so you will need to grab it. And look, you're going to want to grab everything there is before midnight tonight, because that is when that add more, save more promotion is ending. We are going to go next to one of my favourite collections because, oh dear, 70% of this collection has sold already. I know it's a great deal for you. You're saving $44.41 or $67.34. The reason I love it is because the bee, or the worker honeybee, is the civic animal of Manchester, where I'm from. And it is a symbol of the Mancunian, because it was said in Victorian times, people coming in out of the mills looked like bees going in out of the hive. There you go, a little bit of a history lesson. Bit of a history lesson for you there. So that is why I love it. I'm going to start off with the 12 by 12 printed papers because they are beautiful, and I feel like it really sets the tone for the whole collection. The great thing about these is I love that it's these sort of yellows and pale blues and greys in here, but it's a really lovely warm tone of yellows and oranges. So great to use all the year through. The papers themselves are beautiful. If you love to fussy cut, definitely something you're going to love doing. I love this sheet here, but I also love this because you've got 4 toppers good to go there immediately. It's a gorgeous paper. double-sided as well, 48 sheets, 180 GSM. So you're going to get that. You are then also going to get as well, this is, someone's definitely been in here nicking my sheets, Erin. You've got 24 sheets of the double-sided pearlescent. And have you been in this, my paper pad, Andrew?
Have you got a green?
I have this one.
Have you got a green?
That green?
No, green.
No, I
haven't got green.
Green. No, all the green's gone. No, there he is. You can have my last green.
Is that, do you mind?
Well, I mean...
Can I,
okay, you can come and nick it. See, as it's you, if it had been Craig or Debbie or the other Debbie, I'd have said no. But as it's you, Andrew, I'm going to let you have my last sheet of green.
Cheers, Joe. I feel really special now. Thank you very much.
There you are. So, you're going to get this. 24 sheets, double-sided, pearlescent, 250 GSM. So, a really great all-round weight. I love that pearly black. I think it's gorgeous. Good all-round weight, wonderful to emboss, to die cut, for construction. Can use it for everything, which is awesome. So you're going to get both of those included. Let's then have a little look at the crafty hardware that you are also getting in here. I'm going to start with this because I love it. This one here is your Bumbling in the Flowers. Brilliant thing about this is it's a round die, it's a cutting die. You can actually use it pretty much on any angle as well. It works any way round, so you can do what you want. Lots of options with that. We've then got this one here. This is Bee-Happy, which I love, which is one of your edgeables. Again, you can use it landscape or portrait, it's up to you. We've then got one of these narrow embossing folders. These are brilliant, especially if you're doing diorama cards, theatre cards, bridge cards, really great for just embossing those end panels. This one here is the Bee-Youtiful sentiments, and in here you've got Be Happy, Bee-Youtiful, just because. Home is where your honey is. Be kind, be nice, be honest, be happy, be you. Really cool sentiments there. Then we move into some stamps and dies. This is your honeybee. Love the way that these have been coloured. Get your alcohol markers involved. You're going to love using those with this. Then you've also got your beehive. Your beehive. You like it? Beehive. For anyone in the US, probably wouldn't get that gag. Was a very famous comedian in the UK who said, "I'll behave." Who was it? It's him from the Carry On films. Kenneth Williams, that's what I'm thinking. Terrible impression, I do apologise. You've got the Builder Bee here as well. Erin's not got a clue what's going on, even where she is, I don't think. This one here is your Builder Bee. It's one of our layering stamps. So really great, play around with colours and textures with that one. But then you've also got one of our cut and emboss folders as well. Now these are genius because what you've actually got in here is the die cut embedded into here. So it's going to give you that opportunity, and it's also going to give you all of that gorgeous embossed detail too. And then you've also got bee blooms in here. You'd be looking at 126.88 or 192.40 if you bought it all individually. Today though, 82.47, 125.06. You know what it means though, don't you? You're looking at £60 and change before you then take your Club Inspired discount off, because you guessed it, add more, save more. $65.98 or $100.05 for Club Inspire members. I'd love to know who already owns this collection. It's very popular when we launched it, and what you think of it. Let me know. Crafters TV over on Facebook, Crafters Companion, if you're across on YouTube. Andrew, is this the first time you've done this collection, Andrew?
I did actually buy it when it came out last year, because I just love the colour palette, and it's such a different collection, and it's just kind of like countryside, and obviously I live in the countryside if you didn't know that, so it just kind of like evokes lots of memories and excitement from it. So as you can see, I needed to use a piece of the green pearlescent from the 12x12 cardstock, and I'm going to be using the die with the bees. So I'm going to be popping this through our Gemini, and I will use a bit of latex tape because I just don't want it to move, and as we haven't got that is the only piece of green card we have, so we don't want to ruin it. So I'm just going to pop this through.
It's not a collection I have seemed to have seen very much all that recently either. So if you've been waiting for a deal on this, today is definitely the day. Whilst you've got the promotion and you've got your add more, save more too. Lots of people saying your last card was amazing. Jeffrey says that what an outstanding card. It's huge and pretty, says Yolanda. Jane says beautiful. Mary Ryan says what a gorgeous card. Bethman loved it too, as did Lasagna, Yolanda, and Lisa. Lasagna, I am sorry, Yolanda. What a fabulous name, though. Yes. What have you called your baby? Lasagna.
Lasagna. What about rice pudding or
garlic bread?
Yeah, or bolognese.
Babushka is a name. What am I thinking?
Yes, is that a Russian name, I think?
Oh, Andrew, it's been a long day. Not babushka. Baba Ganoush, that's what I was thinking. What a great name. What have you called your baby? It's Baba Ganoush.
So, as you can see, this is cut out perfectly, and it got a nice kind of like a border die, which I'll be able to put onto the creation I'm going to make. So that's one piece done, and I'm going to be also using the lovely die and stamp collection of the Beehive. So I'm just going to cut that one out, and I really like using these because pretty much all the hard work's done for you. So I mean, if you like, I do like to fussy cut, but sometimes it's just nice that it's all going to be precise and cut for you. So as always, we've done all the hard work. Just let you get on with doing all the fabulous creative stuff. So I'm just going to, I'm going to be using our alcohol markers. So that's what I'm using our Nina cardstock, which is perfect for using our alcohol markers, and also our Spectrum Noir colouring pencils, because it's ultra smooth and it gives amazing finishes.
Just to let everyone know as well, the only way to get the 12x12 printed papers is in the large collection. Now it's sold out individually in the smaller bundle, so if you want it, the only place to get it is in that big collection. Very busy on this, very, very busy. Val's got this kit, says it's one of my favourites, the colours are great. And also, Kathy says, love the collection, so many uses for it, everything works perfectly together as well. Brilliant, I know we launched this as a more autumnal collection, Andrew, but the colours in here, I'd say definitely something you could use for spring and summer. I think because it's that sort of whole insect, sort of, countryside theme,
yeah,
change the colours and play around with it.
Absolutely, yeah. I think obviously bees are usually kind of like early spring and getting pollinating flowers to make the honey in the summer as well. But you could, because there are darker colours in the collection, like the blacks and the deep browns, you can kind of like use it for more autumnal. And also, if you've got our Autumn Days collection, you could always use
great shout.
that as well. So I think that would actually work quite well, actually. So as you can see, I've just stamped out the image using our black alcohol-proof ink pad, and there are the dies.
Our producer Erin says that in a different life she wants to be a beekeeper. There you are.
I think she'd make a very good beekeeper.
I do as well.
Yes,
she'd be a very patient beekeeper.
You could sell your honey in jars.
You could.
There we go. That's what people do in our village. So,
have you seen the very posh honey that you can get now? It's got like a bit of the honeycomb in it.
Oh, I haven't.
Yeah, and you can eat it apparently. It's very chewy, but you sort of chew on it. Mm.
Wow, I've not actually tried that.
No, me neither.
There we go. I might have to find when the bees are making their honey and find out if anybody in our village has actually got the bits of honeycomb in it.
Mm.
So I've just passed this through the Gemini. And here we go, perfect.
A lot of people swear by like local honey, don't they, for hay fever and stuff in the summer. I don't suffer from hay fever, thankfully, but yeah, I love honey.
There we go. So just got a bit of a scrap paper to put. So I'm using the Tan Blend Tri-Blend brush Spectrum Noir marker there. I've got my words out there in the end. So I'm just going over with the light first. Just to
apparently
get all that
in the
colour
US, Andrew, I don't know how you'll feel about this, because I feel like Andrew is the most quintessentially British out of all of us. He's very Middle England. I'm not sure. In like a really lovely, you're like the Princess Diana of Crafters TV is how I think about it. The People's Prince.
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
It's definitely a compliment.
That is a compliment.
I mean, she's the,
yes.
the nation's sweetheart, like you, Andrew.
Oh,
I wonder.
You're very sweet as honey tonight,
Oh, I love what you did there. I'm just hearing from producer Erin that in the US, I'm not sure you're ready for this, they drink tea with honey and no milk.
Ooh, I've had honey with milk, just to kind of like replace the sugar, but not without
milk, just with honey. There you are.
There you go.
There you are. That's Andrew's new tagline. Not Posh Andrew anymore. The Princess Diana of Crafters TV. I don't know how I come up with these, Andrew. I really don't.
I don't either. Anyway, so I've just used the dark shade and also the medium, and just to kind of blend it all in, just going to go over with the light. So just go all over the light, and then just tickle the edge of the medium, just to kind of like soften that blend in. So when it all dries, it will blend all together perfectly.
Brenda Hill's been in touch.
Yes, I know that lady very well.
She says, hello, Posh Andrew. Love and best wishes, Mum and Dad in Ledbury.
Hello,
How
Mum
cute.
and Dad.
I love that they call you Posh Andrew. That's so nice.
Yes, that's the only time she ever sees me is when I'm on
Aww.
here. So. But I was going to. Yeah, I got that. I was going to say something, but I can't. But yeah. Anyway, so
What?
I'll tell you later.
All right.
But then I'll tell everybody else. Yeah. Anyway. I've just nearly put my. I've put myself anyway. So I'm just using the ice grey blend just to highlight the boards, because this is all wood. There we go. So you can just. There we go. Perfect. You can spend a bit more time getting this. Yes. And how long have I got left, Erin, producer?
You got 10 minutes.
I've got 10 minutes.
That's
That's
not,
fine.
I think that's
can
a good
add
amount of
little bit
time.
more colour. So I've just done the light where I think shadow would be. But you can usually tell because all the dark lines on the stamp, so they're a really good indication of where you need to put your highlights.
We are entering the colouring coma. That is where we're going. Remember, if you love colouring and all things inky and just fabulously creative when it comes to colouring, make sure you join us for Colour Me Happy. It is with you at midday every Sunday. I get confused now because the times are different in the week they are at the weekend, so I'm just taking a little while to get caught up. I'll learn them, we'll probably change them. So midday, which is 7 AM East Coast, 4 AM West Coast. It's our weekly destination colouring show, which is brilliant. And you can, if those times don't work for you, can always catch up on it anytime you like. But if colouring is your jam, then that's the place to go.
There you go. So just finishing it off. So more highlights on the beehive, and I have cut out some other ones as well for the. Just going to find it all in here because there's loads of bees, and grass, and the lovely little bees. Because if you've got a beehive, you need a bee, and also as it's going probably spring, I've got some lovely butterflies as well. So I cut out numerous ones just to decorate my project.
Don't worry, it really reminds me of the Cotswolds, Andrew. That's the vibe I get when I look at it.
Well, I live in the gateway to the Cotswolds.
The gateway, you are the gatekeeper of the Cotswolds.
I should be, because we're not too, yes, because we're pretty much on the edge of the Cotswolds.
It's a beautiful part of the world, isn't it?
It is, it's really nice, so that's where I live. So,
is there a place called, is it Bourton in the Water?
That's, yes.
Is that like the most beautiful village in the whole of the UK, apparently? Or is
I'm
it
sure that's down to, yes, it's a very lovely place, and there are other lovely places in the Cotswolds as well, like Broadway, Chipping Campden, Chipping Norton,
yes.
And I got really excited about Chipping Campden because, as you know, I'm an Agatha Christie fan, and
right.
The BBC filmed one of the Miss Marple, Joan Hickson series in Chipping Campden, and
nice.
I've actually had afternoon tea in the tea room where they filmed. So I got
then,
really excited.
I mean, I rest my case about you being Posh Andrew. There you are. Yeah. He knows Agatha Christie, it turns out.
I'm not that old. Anyway, so as you can see here, I cut out some of the beautiful flowers from the paper pad. So just kind of like, just quickly fussy cutted that out, and I'm just going to bring everything together to create my project. So we've got on the website 12 by 6 super smooth card.
Okie doke.
So I've got two of these joined together, and I've scored this at 2 inches and 5 inches, I think. Yes, I have, yes. So just going to, and just use a bit of glue just to stick two together.
Fabulous.
There we go. So I'm just going to bring it all together. So
people in the comments referring to you now as the Princess Diana of Crafters TV, which is quite hilarious.
So
I don't know, I think I've started something here.
No, that's absolutely fine. As long as you're all okay to curtsy to me every time.
Well, do they not already, Andrew? Gosh, I must have words.
Yes, actually. No, please don't curtsy to me. Please curtsy to Sarah. So. There we go. So just using our dotty tape just to stick. Again, you can use your tacky glue, but I'm using this for quickness, so all the dots over. And use some spotty paper, which is in the card pack as well. And I'll just give you the dimensions, the measurements in a moment. So you're looking at 6 by 2. Okay, and just got another section here, which is 5 3/4 by 2 3/4, and using the green and also the lovely kind of like honey-like, the lighter yellow in the luxury card pack, which they all colour coordinate with the illustrations in the card pack as well, so it's just perfect. And I think kind of like you don't normally see this colour palette together, so I think that's why it's such a perfect.
I like the use of black in there as well. I think it really breaks it up, makes it quite modern.
Yes, in my other demo, I'm using the black and also I'd say it's a dark bronze brownie colour. So you do get 2 tones of the dark colour there. So I'm just going to stick this. There we go. Colour glue just for quickness.
Lots of you still chatting away as well. A lot of you letting me know that you've got this collection. You absolutely love it. Anne says honey and lemon in tea. Jeffrey says honey is most often used in the US in our tea. Seldom milk. We like the flavour of the tea. Oh. There you are.
I use if I've got a cold or anything, blocked up nose. It's hot water, lemon, and honey.
Right.
So that's a good one.
Yeah.
So if you do have a cold, just pop that hot water. There we go. So there you go. So as you can see, got another. This is down to 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, and use the yellow polka dot in the collection. And all of these have been coloured with our Spectrum Noir pens, the tri-blends. So it's the tri-blends, 3 different colours, as you've seen before. So I did that earlier, and again, just using the cloud glue.
Good evening, everyone, says Anne. Good evening, Anne.
Hello, Anne.
That's it.
Nice
I'm just
to meet
saying
you,
good
Anne.
evening to Anne. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the party.
Welcome. It is a party tonight. It's a bit of a boys' club tonight. Poor Erin in the gallery. Tracy's here as well. Yes, indeed. Keith's coming up, of course, from Paper Dienamics in about 15 minutes' time. Make sure you stick around for that. An hour of light entertainment with Keith Smith on the way. Can you hear him chuckling over there?
Okay. So I'm just going to build up my composition. So I think with the beehive will be surrounded by lots of flowers for the bees to pollinate and to attract the bees. So depending where you are in the country and what flowers you've got, honey will always taste a little bit different.
Does it?
Yes. So I think it smells more different perfume smells, etc.
I wonder if there's like honey tasters, if it's like a qualification, like a
I suspect there is. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't.
You have a sommelier for wine, and you have sommeliers of coffee as well. They're called something else, but there are more flavour profiles in coffee than there are in wine. Who knew? But I wonder what a professional person of honey is called.
Yes, we need. I don't think we'll be able to rest until we know that. So find out what.
I'm on it.
That is brilliant.
A beekeeper.
A beekeeper.
Beekeeper. I was, hoping for something. You can go on honey tasting courses, though. Oh, there you are. Sensory training. You can train your senses in honey. I love that idea. And there is a honey sommelier as well. Ooh. There you go.
So I suppose you have to taste lots of honey. I'm not sure if there's a smell of an aroma of honey. I'm sure there is.
Must be.
There must be. So there you go. So just a little sentiment. Be kind. because you can never be too kind.
You can't. You really
So I
can't.
used Matinade with the green card, and also used Honey Pot, the water reactive stamp,
Okey-doke.
just to kind of like tie it all in, because, well, when can't you use your Honey Pot ink pads if it's not on a bee collection?
Oh,
honey
absolutely. It's
collection?
like it's
So
made
I'm just
for
going
it.
to pop that on the top there, and as you can see, we've got one completed card, minus that. There we go.
What a
There we
beautiful, beautiful card. 2 sublime projects from
Thank
you
you
this
very
evening,
much, Joe.
Andrew. Love that. And of course, that's just a tiny snapshot of the collection. You've used, was it sort of 3 elements of the collection there?
Yeah, I used the kind of like what I would say the beehive with elements with the stamps, and also the corresponding dies, so you can cut those out with ease and it looks perfect. And also the Be Happy die border, so you can pretty much use that in a number of ways. You could actually use it as a stencil with the inks if you wanted to.
Fabulous.
So it's pretty much you can. The world is your oyster with this
The
collection.
world is your beehive with this collection. Absolutely it is.
That is a very good one.
It is, isn't it? Let me take you back through what you're getting, and we'll start with the printed papers. These borders are incredible. If you did want to take the time to fussy cut around there, you'd get a beautiful, Bee-Youtiful border. See what I did there? Love this as well. The patterns on the back, the reverses of some of them. It's like a double A side, I like to think. So on the back you've got textures and patterns, and on the front you've got more sort of focal imagery. But the great thing is they're colour matched, so you could matte and layer the two together very, very simply. Oh, hello, cheeky little thing. We also then have the luxury cardstock, which is this one just here, a 12 by 12 pearlescent paper pad, which is, again, absolutely beautiful, as you can see just there. Really wonderful colour tones there all the way through that one. Up after that, then you've got this here. It's kind of like a creator card style. Great thing is you can use this on any angle or rotation, which is brilliant. Then you've got the Be Happy, which you've just seen Andrew using. This one here is the bees and flowers, that lovely slim embossing folder. Then you've got your Bee-Youtiful sentiments just here. This next one is your honeybee. Really lovely dies and stamps. Love this as well with the honeycomb to use it as texture. It's beautiful. Then you've got your beehive. Oh, beehive. Then you also have your layering stamp here, which is your Builder Bee. Your cut and emboss folder. So yes, it's going to cut that aperture for you, and it's also going to give you that embossed detail. That is bees in the nature. And then you have this one as well, which is Bee Blooms. Really beautiful floral element. Lovely thing about this is you've got the die cut, so actually decoupage this up to a degree if you want to. Platinum members, you're looking at $65.98 or $100.05, which is brilliant value for money. And remember the add more, save more as well. Make sure you are taking advantage of that. This is your last live show to take advantage of that promotion. It's been quite an amazing couple of days, actually. But what it means is get 5 items or more in your basket, you'll get 25% off on top of the discounts we've got for you, and also on top of your Club Inspired discount as well, which is excellent. So if you saw a slight nod there, I just realised that Tracy was going past doing this, and I thought if I don't nod now, I'm going to miss my cup of tea. So there we are. There we are. She was like, tea? Do you want tea? She's brilliant, Tracy. She really is. I know we wind her up and we annoy her, but we do love her. I want to also tell you about, seeing as you've got the Buy More, Add More, Save More even, the Rose Gold Gemini. This is brilliant because it's on a 50% discount for you, which is amazing. So it should be £200, it's £100. Then you've got your Add More, Save More. That takes it down to £75 if you've got 5 items or more in your basket. And then your Club Inspired discount as well. So you're actually looking at a delivered price, if you're a UK customer, of £60 on a brand new Gemini Junior. And it is a limited edition Rose Gold. I love gold. Right, let's share with you. Let's give you an opportunity to check out. It's already very busy over on the website. Whilst you do that, here is one of our fabulous quick buys.
Quick Buy, all your crafty must-haves in a flash.
Make light work of intricate and delicate die-cutting designs with the Pokey Tool from Crafter's Companion. An absolute essential part of any paper crafter's kit, its precise tip has been designed to release the tiniest pieces to reveal your finished results with absolute precision. And to make sure your finished project is perfect, each Pokey Tool has a rubber tip protector, so there's no risk of damaging your die-cutting design or yourself. The Crafter's Companion Pokey Tool is such an essential craft item, we've included 2 in each set.
Quick buy. Get yours now.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Quick buy there, and also the details of Club Inspire, which is awesome. Jeffrey says, have a Be Kind in multicolours on the black background t-shirt on today. Love that, Jeffrey. Mary Rhino says, I love that large flower, especially on the last board. And Margaret says, Joe, I have honey in my porridge. It's lovely, and I like Andrew, I have honey and lemon tea if I have the sniffles as well. Lots coming up for you. Let me just give you a heads up on what's happening tomorrow, actually, because we have got another incredible brand that we are going to be presenting to you tomorrow. So you're going to want to make sure you are here with George and Craig, I believe, in the morning, 8 a.m, middle of the night if you're anywhere else, 3 a.m. on the East Coast, midnight on the West Coast, because we have got a very special guest for you. We will have Visible Image joining us all day tomorrow. So you've got those regular programmes in the morning, Wake Up Call, Craft Chat Create, Visible Image. We'll have a whole hour in that section for you as well. Then I am back with two very, very special shows. I've got a launch day looking at the new boxed Sarah Signature Collection, the Easter Special. It's going to be cute as it is stinking adorable. Visible Image will also be featuring in that show. That will be 2 p.m. here in the UK. 9 a.m, 6 a.m, East Coast, West Coast. And then a very special cartload tomorrow night, an epic one, myself and Sarah, 3 hours. We also have an hour as well of Visible Image at the end. It's going to be, do you know what, we normally do these cartloads in 3 hours. Tomorrow we've got 2 hours of cartload and an hour of Visible Image. So it's going to be fast and furious. Are you ready for it, Erin? No, me neither, me neither. And it's also Fake Friday as well tomorrow. Eleanor says, hi everyone from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Hi Eleanor, I do hope you are. Hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. Someone who's definitely having a lovely Wednesday, he told me earlier. Keith Smith's back with us. How are you, Keith?
Oh, I'm really good, Joe, yeah. Look, I've been fed, I've been watered, I've been coffeed, I've been relaxed.
What could you, I mean, where would you get that on a
What more
Wednesday?
could a man ask for up here?
We're going to be back, aren't we, for the last hour, Keith, with literally what we had left. Sell out after sell out after sell out today.
This is, well, amazing, Joe. Thank you very much. And thank you to everybody who's participated. We've got some great products still left, though.
We do.
For the viewers to enjoy. And, yeah, I'm going to actually give you 8 good reasons to buy the first product we're going to show you.
Oh, sounds like an Ed Sheeran song, 8 Good Reasons, doesn't it? It does, doesn't it? Sort of slightly maudlin guitar ballad, I'm thinking. Right, we're going to have a look. Let's take you through what we have left. We're going to start with Love Some Bunny, which is this one here. Really lovely collection, this. We are on our way to half gone here on this collection. This here is your 8x8 topper stash, which is beautiful. Really lovely. Aren't they cute, Keith? These?
Oh, they are, and great for every occasion. If you're in love, or if you know somebody in love, or you want to tell somebody that you're in love, this is a brilliant collection. You have 30 sheets there, Joe. They're 8 inches by 8 inches, roughly 200 millimetres by 200 millimetres. They are beautiful. They're on uncoated cardstock, so you can do those secondary crafting processes of inking, stamping, glazing, glittering, all of those things you can do with those. Of course, it's die cut friendly, it's embossing friendly. You can do everything with those fantastic 30 sheets.
Sound like the alternative 7 Dwarves, inking, stamping, glazing and glossing. We could come up with more, couldn't we?
We could come up with more.
The 7 crafty, you should come up with 7. I think 7 techniques, we could be the 7 crafty dwarves. You then get these inserts as well. I mean, Inserts, yes, Keith, but there's more you can do with these and just pop them inside your cards.
Oh,
isn't there?
absolutely. Again, look at the size of there. Lots of room in between the words and the pictures. So again, you could die cut the words, you could die cut the pictures, you know, use them as focal points on your card making or crafting projects, as well as using them as an insert in your cards. Don't forget, if you put an insert into the card, add $1 on, add £1 on to your card making project. That's how much it's worth to really finish off your projects by adding in one of these beautiful inserts. Again, it's on uncoated cardstock, Joe, so you can colorize them again, you can overstamp them, you can add the glitter to them, really play on the creative side. But it's a fantastic range of, 24 different sets of inserts there.
Correct me if I'm wrong, these feel a bit weightier than a regular insert as well.
Yeah,
They've
they're
got a good weight to them,
170 GSM.
which is good, because normally we're looking at about 120, 130 for an insert.
Yeah, these are 170 GSMs, so fantastic quality there. And again, use them in your creative craft room, however you want to be able to do that. You know, you could use those 24 sheets and turn that into 48, literally by just cutting them in half and using the imagery on one project and the words on another.
Absolutely, you could. And then you've got this wonderful sentiment stash. I love these. Crying out to be home decor items, I think, these, Keith.
Are they lovely? Again, you could use these as maybe a little insert in the card. So you can make a card, make a pocket, put this inside the pocket. Nice to just say a little bit of words in there. Some quirky ones in there as well, really, Joe, as well. You know, you make my heart go thump. You make my heart race. Well, rum. You can do all those things. I'm on cloud. Do you know, in Bradford, Joe, back in the day, about 20 years ago, there was a nightclub called Cloud
Was there?
9. Yeah, I took the current Mrs. Smith there when we first started courting. Yeah, that sounds a word from the past, isn't it? Courting. But yeah, we went to Cloud 9.
Oh, I'm sure she's always on cloud 9 when she's around you,
Definitely
Keith.
could well be.
Right, if you want to grab a hold of that, brilliant value, because you're looking at 84 sheets total. As Keith was saying, you could absolutely split those inserts down as well and double those up, create 48 out of those. $24.98 or $29.98 is brilliant value. That's a 20% saving for you. The other great thing is you're able to use your club inspired discount. And I think that's really important when we bring you other great brands that we love and we know you're going to love, that we still enable you to use that club inspired discount that you have earned. Under £20 or $24, and of course, add more, save more, get 5 items in your basket. Platinum members are going to get these for under £15 today, which I think is brilliant when you think about the amount of cards and projects you're going to make with those. Something else that I'd love you to add into there, I think if you use these two together with a Sun Bunny, it's going to really extend the amount that you can do with that collection, Keith, isn't it?
Yeah, and you'll notice straight away, Joe, non-directional patterns that you can use, both landscape, portrait, you can use them square cards, rectangular cards, any shaped card that you want, you can use these patterns. The colours have been specifically created to work with the Love Sun Bunny range. So you know those pinks are going to coordinate, you know the blues are going to coordinate, you know the lavenders are going to coordinate. And of course, at the back there, Joe, you're just about going to hit on it there now. You've got one sheet of the fantastic metallics, a material that we produce in the factory in Halifax. It's a metallic ink in a beautiful red that will sit perfectly with the red and the pinkness of the Love Sun Bunny range. And you're going to get that making up sheet number 25 of that wonderful pack.
Amazing. 25 sheets here, $13.99, $16.79. Brilliant if you want to use it with the Sun Bunny range. Also brilliant to use as a standalone cardstock. When you think about the quality that Paper Dienamics bring us at the price they bring it to us, it really is quite outstanding. We're going to move on though, and I know Keith is really keen to share lots with us on this next collection. Keith, this is really like, if you've never had Paper Dienamics before, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better place to start with than with this collection, wouldn't you?
Well, what a bundle this is, Joe. 80 sheets in total. We're going to go through this. This is where I'm going to start with a demoing tonight for you on the show, because this is a collection that will really give you everything that you need for your craft room. Your craft room is screaming out for a range like this, because you've got everything in there that can be used, from the ultra-thick card in the silver, which I believe is what you've got in your hand there, Joe.
Yeah. How thick is that? Because that's...
It's 380 GSM.
It's almost a board, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really thick board. You could use that in construction. You can make your beautiful boxes out of that. And of course, you've then got things like the satin card that will coordinate with that, Joe, as well. So put the bright silver, the satin silver together. You've got red. When does red never go out of colour? You know,
nice
red lipstick.
heavyweight again.
Yeah, again. 270 GSM, that one, Joe. Solid core. It's red on the outside, red on the inside, red in the middle.
Can I tear it?
Yeah, for sure.
I get told
Please
off
do.
sometimes. Look at that, beautiful. And solid core gives you loads of options, doesn't it?
Oh,
If
it
you
does
wanna
indeed, because then you get
distress.
that feathering kind of edge, so you could ink that edge up as well. Again, because it's a fibrous board, you could use your inks on there and really take that on a creative journey.
Nice, love that. This one always makes my heart sing. I love a bit of rainbow, Keith. Look how sparkly that is.
Yeah, isn't it gorgeous? It really is. Now, this is a mixed bundle pack there, Joe. So you're going to get 10 sheets made up of 5 different holograms. A little bit of variance in the designs there. And again, you know, you've got the packs there with the little gemstones in there for sure. So again, a really nice mix and match pack for sure.
Keith, can you please bring us back a larger pack of just this cardstock on its
We
own?
will do, Joe. I'll do that
I
for
feel
you.
like if we had that as a 25 pack, I would just have it just at home to stroke. I think it's beautiful. I love it. We also then are moving on. Oh, some really classy golds in here too. Look at that. There's something about the sort of, it's like brush metallic, isn't it?
It is, yeah, and again, very expensive looking, Joe. If you want your card making projects to look luxurious, you know, look rich, this is the one. There's gold in them there hills, Joe.
There
There really
really
is.
there
You know,
is.
you've got gold on your card projects. Use that fantastically well. And of course, there's the sister product to that, which is the bright gold, which I think is the one that you're probably going to show
Is.
next, Joe. And you
I'm
can
all
mix
fingers and
match,
thumbs.
put
There
them
we go.
together.
This one is beautiful. Look at the shine on that. Shiny.
Looks like a mirrored image, isn't it, really? There, beautiful. Again, and use that with a satin in coordination for your matting and layering techniques. Again, we're going to emboss with that. I'm going to show you some embossings with that card in the next 5 minutes, Joe.
Excellent. And then we also have as well this beautiful silver mirror, the original. I mean, you could use this when you're outside tanning, it's so shiny. Oh, bit of midriff there for you, cheeky, on a Wednesday night. Really, really gorgeous there. Amazing value. Again, 80 sheets you're looking at here, £40.16. Remember though what we've got for you at the moment. You've got that add more, save more. We can take that down to 30. That will come down to £30.12 if you use that 25% discount for 80 sheets. And then of course, you're able to use the platinum saving again. But do you know what? I mean, Paper Dienamics always bring us brilliant value. I don't think you're going to get, if you're going to be hard pushed to get this kind of value again, because it's not every day we do that add more, save more. If you want to try it out, today is the day for you to give it a go. And this is a brilliant starting point. I wanted to do it before he did it. It's made me jump out my skin earlier. Let me see what everyone's saying at home in the comments. Just to let everyone know as well, Keith, Paper Dienamics, who are you guys? How long have you been around? Because I know there'll be a lot of people joining us now for the first time today.
Well, I've been around in the industry for what seems like forever, really. But Paper Dienamics is a relatively new company that my wife and I started. My daughter's involved in the business. My son's helping out in the machine shop, producing the product. So we're a real little family concern.
Nice.
We've got a great little team of packers, lovely people in our factory. Lynn, who's in charge of our printing, he's been printing for over 35 years. What he doesn't know
Wow.
about print is not worth knowing about. We're all about bringing you the quality, the innovation, the ideas of papercraft. You know, we're not huge on dyes and we're not huge on other elements on there, but on paper and card projects, we like to consider ourselves up there with the elite. We're going to give you quality, we're going to give you value, and of course, it's all here in stock. It's ready to be shipped out from Crafters TV today.
Absolutely is, and the great thing is spending over £20 in the UK, $125 in the US, we send it to you free of charge, which is amazing. Really heavy, bulky items. These, right, Keith, I do think that 80 sheet bundle is going to go in this show. If you want it, please be quick for that. What do you want to share with us? Then?
Well,
It's your
gonna
last hour of the day, which
I'm
makes
going
me
to give
sad.
you 8 good reasons, Joe, why you
8
need this.
good
Let's just start off with the
reasons.
Crystallina. We've got the Crystallina there. You mentioned how beautiful and bright it is. The colours sold out earlier on this afternoon, which is congratulations to everybody. This is the crystal. I'm going to put this through an embossing folder just to show you the look of what you'll get with the silver going through. It's a small folder, but small is beautiful, as I keep telling myself. You know, really, really good to take everything. We're going to show you all 8 different sheets in some way or other. Some of them are finished card samples I'd like to show you. And then, oh, there you go. It's one with a little bit of a pop. Made me jump earlier on today when he did that. I thought I'd broken it. But I haven't.
You can't break it. You'll be all right.
Yeah, so we're going to use some different embossing folders, Joe, on this, because look at this. I don't know, can you see? You mentioned about jewellery,
Nice.
Joe.
Look at that.
How wonderful does that look. Now, let's just trim that down for the viewers at home so they're
Like
not
a
getting
beautiful
thing. But you can
clamshell,
see
isn't
straight
it?
away where the lineage is of the finish. but let's trim that down, and we can then give you a before and after, if you like, of that particular range. So let's just give this a little bit of a trimming edge. How wonderful it is for you to matte and layer with all of these elements. And this is just the silver that we're showing you now. These are what we call try-me packs, Joe. 10 sheets of each. It's not going to, you know, clog up your craft room too much. It's going to be brilliant to be able to work with. Now, look, there we've got a little bit of a before and an after there, as you can see on the sheet there. Look how wonderful that is. They look like little diamonds, don't they, when they're being popped in?
Do.
Nice sparkling and
Very
shiny.
Art Deco when you do it in that
Very Art Deco with this particular die. So again, looks brilliant on its own, but look at the change when you've put it through your embossing folders. Isn't that beautiful? So that's one good reason. Let's park that for a moment, if we shall we? Let's put that one there. Shall we do more, Joe? We're going to show you even more, because this has got the little love hearts on here as well. Fabulous, thousands and thousands of little love hearts, and let's show you one or two samples that we've made using those love hearts. Here's a card. We've used it on the background on the back there with our lovely little pop-up, so you can see it was a winning card from earlier. There you go. So again, look how beautiful that works, just as a shiny back on its own. Right, I'm going to move on because I want to get loads of demos in for you today. Let's show you another one with the lovely hearts as well, putting it behind on the thing there. So a card that we've not seen earlier on today, a little bit of pink card embossed on there, beautiful. And of course the lovely red from the metallics from that 25 sheet bundle, and then of course we've used the heart holographic as the background there. Let's show even more. Right, let's bring into play the next hologram into the range. This is the little, what we call Hazy Days kind of effect. Millions and millions of tiny little specks in there. Let's show you how that looks, Joe, as well. Brilliant to be able to use. Again, look how sparkly that makes that card look there. Really brings it to life. If you want to do smaller cards, you could bring in little cards as well that will work with it as well. So you don't have to use a lot, but you've got little cards that you can make as well there in the folding different techniques. So lots of opportunity to use with that card as well, Joe. Now you'll see as well that this is a red card. Yes, it is. Oh, unbelievable too. Let's bring into play a little bit of the red card. So we've got red and we've got red. You can see how the red will work. You've already shown, Joe, how that's a red cord, how you can tear it, bend it, shape it. Look, it's a fibrous board. It will take all of your colorization. That's what you can do with the red card. Matte and layer with it. It's 270 GSM. It's fabulous to work with. Joe, I'm going to give you more reasons to work with this range. More? This is the bright gold. Watch what happens when we emboss with this one. This is fabulous, absolutely fabulous to be able to work with. I'm going to put this one through on the bright gold. I think this will be nice to show the viewers exactly what I mean by the fact that this is great. You're getting 10 sheets of each, Joe, so you can play around with this. You're going to have lots of fun. 80 sheets in total. Great fun to use. Use your Gemini, use your embossing folders, use your die cuts. It's all die cut friendly. There's with the exception of possibly one, which we'll come to in a minute or two. We're going to show you how all of this stock you can use in the best way possible. Watch at this now, how fantastic this is when we've embossed it.
Oh, boom, look at that.
Isn't that just amazing? So we've changed it from the bright silver, which is fabulous in itself. You can see the reflection there of my, oh, look, who's that good-looking chap?
Your nose there.
Who's that good-looking chap there? Oh, he's there, he is, he's there. But look how beautiful it looks now when it's been embossed.
It almost looks like craft metal, doesn't it, when it's embossed like this?
You know, it's rich, Joe. It's going to add to your card-making projects. Let's put that one to one side for a moment. Shall we do something now? Again, look, there's one or two little cards that we've done here with the gold, the bright gold. There's one. I mentioned about using that slim card from the Love Somebody range as a little tag or a gift book. You know, look how beautiful that works as well with that. As really a lovely, but again, look, it's the bright gold on there that really makes that very, very rich, very luxurious, and of course you can make and sell, boys and girls.
The thing is, Keith, when you've got cardstock that's this bright and reflective and so luxurious, you don't need to have it as your whole project, do you? This is a sort of one of your mats and layers, you know, a little bit of a border with this. So think about how far you're going to make 80 sheets go. I think you'll get a lot of crafting out of this. Oh,
absolutely. I mean, again, a lot of card projects, Joe, you can use small bits, big bits. Look how beautiful this is. I can tell you that this card is used so much in packaging. What do we mean by packaging? Perfumes, aftershaves, chocolates, all of the things that you think about, they all work with packaging, and this is one of those products. I know where it's come from, and I know that it is used in so many packaging. You can overstamp it, of course, with your stays on inks. You really get some wonderful effects. Look what happens again when we emboss it, Joe. We're going to go from the yin to the yang amazingly well in one pass. Yes, just one pass through the Gemini is going to give you the most amazing effects. I'm enthusiastic. I want you to enjoy what we're going to give you. If you invest in the materials, you want the materials to invest in you. You want to be able to get the results of what you want to be able to achieve with your range. You know, this is just unbelievable. We've got 80 sheets. We've got a big stock in there. It's going fast. If you want it, you need to get it now.
Oh,
Look
Keith,
at
that.
that.
Amazing. I feel like I'm on an African safari looking at
We're
this.
on an
It's
African
amazing.
safari. If you want to make your Louis Vuitton bag look-alike, you know, other brands are available as well. If you want to make the most luxurious kind of cards, bags, gift, you know, all of the things, boxes, you can use the satin to give you those amazing results. Right,
Absolutely
let's move on.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely, move on. Again, let's use it with the Love Somebody. Here's one that we've used there with the Love Somebody range. The satin range all sat there behind that card. Here's another one where we've used the satin gold and the red together in coordination. Brilliant to be able to work with. This is fabulous to be able to play around with, Joe, and have a lot of fun. Here's one more for good luck. This is an 8-inch by 8-inch card. Again, that's satin gold sitting around the outside edge. Who doesn't love somebody?
Cute.
Somebody to love you. There you go. That's gone with the satin card. Now, Joe, we're going to pass over to that one there. We've got another one there. Here, now we've got the silver, the bright silver. This is the 260 GSM silver card.
Something very glitz and glam about a silver mirror card, isn't there?
Oh, it is. It is. And look again, how you can die cut with this. Again, we've actually cut the die cut frames on here. We've die cut around. We've put a little frame behind that. We've used the card behind to really get us all of those elements as well. So again, how that silver will work for you, it's going to give you great results. Look, you can see me down here. This is me, honestly. It is definitely me. Watch again what happens. Let's, which die shall we use, Joe? Oh, we'll use this one because we can then get a contrast between the first one and this one. So we'll put this one through again, and we can then show you a contrast between sheet number 1 and sheet number 7.
Lots of love, Keith, coming in the comments for all of these. I'm loving all of the embossing folders. I love the bunny peeking out on the first card, says Mary. Mary also says, so stunning, love the art deco look. Barbara saying hi. Jane says, what stunning cards. Alice loving the cards, as is Panda Crafts as well. It's getting busy and busier on this 80 sheet bundle. It's almost like the perfect introduction to Paper Dienamics. You've got a little bit of everything that makes them fabulous. That's what I like to think about this collection, Keith.
And now we're going to just do the grand reveal for you, because look again in the silver how that effect looks. So again, this was the one that we did at the start, where we did it in the holographic, which is fantastic. Look at what it looks like in the silver. Different kind of look, but still as rich, isn't it really? Fantastic for making your card making projects look a little bit more expensive than they are. And again, you can do this with all of the range, Joe. Let's put that to one side. This is the satin gold. Again, let's show you some cards where we've used the satin gold around the outside edge. Here's another one that's been done beautifully with a satin silver, I should say, satin gold, satin silver around the outside edge. Really fabulous for die. Look how that's die cut. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Fabulous
really
to be able to use on there.
Is it
Joe,
heavy enough to use for card blanks if you wanted to?
you could use it for a card blank, Joe. Yeah, look, let's just go. It's a 260 GSM. Again, I'm not using my scoring tool on there, but I'm going to put it there. But you could use it for your card blanks.
Perfect.
You can see as it stands up on there for sure. You can use it landscape,
worse than
portrait,
when, you've got
beautiful,
a
or you can
droopy
die cut
card
into that,
blank,
Joe,
Keith.
without a doubt.
Nothing worse than when you make a card blank and then it gets all droopy and sort of does start doing the Bambi, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is going to keep its integrity, which is great.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, let me get on to the final one, Joe, which is that 380 card. I need to possibly just move this out of the way because people can't see exactly what I'm doing. So I'm just.
You're making a mess,
Somebody
Keith.
made a comment, or I believe on our interactive, thing about how scruffy I am. Well, I am. I won't make a mess about it. I'm a messy crafter. I am a messy crafter. But you see, it's a bit like my office desk. I know where everything is. Nobody can find a thing, but I know where everything is. Every bit of
And that's
paper,
all
I
that
know.
matters, Keith. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Right. I'm going to use, this is the thick board. Look how beautiful this is. Again, mirror image. Look, there you go. You see, you can see the facial thing. Oh, that's a good looking fella. He doesn't look old enough. But this is 380 GSM, Joe. If there's any
380.
reason to spend your money on this collection, this is it.
Right.
And let me just show you what happens and why I say that. Let me put my glasses on because I need to make sure that we get the best results we can. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to use my scoreboard. I know we've got one in the Crafters Company. We're going to use my score. We're going to put a score line down on there.
Right.
Okay? We're going to put another score line down on there. It's as easy as this. I'm going to give you this is 80 reasons why you need to put this into your basket today. And don't forget, it's not yours until you check it out. Oops, I made a little bit of a mistake there. I came
We'll
out
let
live.
you off, Keith.
Never
We'll let
mind,
you
it's live TV. I'm not too worried about that because it's not that bit I need to necessarily worry about. Let's put that down on there. Right, Joe, I've now got my noughts and crosses. I'll put my cross here. Where are you going to go? Are you going to go up here?
I'll go top left, yeah.
We could play any game you like, really, with that, really. But watch what happens now. This is fabulous. I kid you not. This is absolutely fabulous. I'm going to put this one down on here. I'm going to cut this one down on here. This is going to give you 80 reasons why you need to check this in your basket now. If you want construction, if you want quality, if you want to make fabulous boxes, this is it. Are you ready for this? I'm going to put this into here. I'm going to give it a little bit of squeeze and a little bit of fold. I'm folding all of the elements up. Oh, I need to just, yeah, no, I don't. I can need to fold that into there and fold that into there. So we go. And we're going to fold the sides down. We're going to go like that. We're going to fold the ends up. Can you see what it is yet? We can see all of the elements. Oh, going in. Right. Are you ready? It's not a giraffe, it's a box. Right, can you see the box there?
Yes.
Right, can we do a frontal vision on this one, please? Right, because we've got our box. Now, you'll see straight away, there's no glue. I've not glued this together. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
Joe, are you ready? Are you ready? Let me just go and grab. I'm going to grab this one over here.
Panda Craft says, I've loved all your products for years, Keith. So glad to see you here. I love this collection. The cards are all beautiful, says Alice as well.
No glue, Joe.
No
Absolutely
glue.
no glue. I got the small Gemini machine. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Voila.
Ta-da! It's magic.
Construction. No glue.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's no glue there. I'll stand back. I'm not holding it. And that's how strong and durable this cardstock is. You need to put this in your basket because when this is gone, we can't guarantee we're going to get it again. But that's the quality of this 380 GSM card. It's brilliant for making your boxes. And don't forget, I've not glued that together. It will now go flat, flat, flat. But you saw what we just did there. We put this machine, which weighs a good few pounds.
It does indeed. A few kilos, that.
Yeah, for sure, sitting on that box with no glue. There's your
amazing.
80 reasons, Joe, why you need to put this in your basket.
It's an amazing introduction to Paper Dienamics as a brand. You know, it's all the things that they are brilliant at. This mirror board, the holographics that they bring us. I'll take you back through what you're getting again. It is getting really busy on this now. It's the only sort of large mirrored collection that we have. So you're going to receive this here. You've got that beautiful speckle there. Then you've got the board that Keith was talking about, that really lovely heavyweight 380 GSM mirror board there, which is absolutely gorgeous. So you're going to receive that. Then you've got the wonderful sort of brushed mirror as well, that matte mirror within there. Beautiful. Then you've got the red core as well. So you've got that colour core cardstock. If you want to tear that, you want to distress that, you've got the option to do that very, very beautifully. Then you've got this. If you missed out on the earlier Holographic Madness collection, this is a great taster of some of those styles. That is coming into you in there as well. We've got the matte mirror in the gold, which is again really beautiful, a lovely quality cardstock. Then what we've got is this one here, which is your gold mirror, as you can see, beautiful, very luxurious. And finally as well, your silver mirror cardstock is within there too. A beautiful collection. It is getting busier and busier on that. If you want to grab it now, is a brilliant time to get it because you've got the add more, save more, remember, which means that if you've got 5 items or more in your basket, you are going to save 25%. What I'd hate for you to do is decide that you want this, come back tomorrow, it either be gone or this discount not be. Because you know what happens? Tomorrow at midnight comes, we'll have to forget that this ever existed. We'll never be allowed to talk about it ever again. So you're in the right time at the right place. If you want to grab it, you're looking at £30.12 in the UK. With that discount, that's before you even use your Club Inspired discount. So if you want it, grab it now, I'd imagine, because we're not going to see this kind of value again anytime soon from Paper Dienamics. The next one I want to tell you about is this one here. Great if you're going for this with the Love Somebody collection, but also wonderful as a stand-alone paper collection. 25 sheets here, which is excellent. Uncoated, so you can ink it, you can stamp it, you can do all of those different techniques that you wish. 25 sheets in this one, pattern packs in 6 different colours there. 11.19 or 13.43 as a platinum member. Make sure you are using that buy it more, add more, save more, sorry, in in there as well, because we don't need to do anything. It all happens at checkout for you. You don't even need a code or anything like that. Hadassah says, thrilled to see Keith again. I've been buying his goods for years. Glad to see Keith and family back and doing what he loves. He's absolutely amazing. Keith is a man that knows paper and brings what crafters want and need. Thanks, Keith. That's from Hadassah, one of our long-time viewers here.
Thank you very much. Very kind words indeed. Well, I've been around. I know I don't look that old. I know it's very hard to take. I do apologise.
Well, he doesn't know how old he is. We're going to have to. We'll have to carbon date him if we want to find out. Let me share with you the Love Sun Bunny as well, because we're very, very busy on this now. Also, I love this stash. I love the wide borders on this 8x8 stash. I think it gives it a real modern feel. You could absolutely use this home decor. Great scrapbooks, maybe 2 of them together on a scrapbook would be great. Going to work wonderful with your metallics. Also going to work great with that 25 sheet collection I just shared with you. That's your 8x8 stash. You have also then got your inserts. I think almost calling these inserts is doing them a disservice. There's lots you can do with these. Split them down because you've got a sentiment on one side and then artwork on the other. Lovely border around there. Think about snipping out the corners. Of course, just use them as they are as an insert, as a really lovely, luxurious, floaty insert. You'll create something amazing. You've got 24 sheets of these. 24 sheets of these, 30 sheets of the 8x8 stash, and then you've also got your sentiment stash within here too. I'm going to share these again with you. Really lovely design, 250 GSM these, again uncoated, lots of different sentiments in there. Again, I think they work great as a sort of a side panel on a scrapbook page. They're going to look wonderful on a card if you like to make lots of DL size and shape cards, which are very popular in the US, I know, because of the postage. These are absolutely going to allow you to do that as well. Brilliant, brilliant price again on these, under £20 or $24 for Club Inspire Platinum members. Amazing. Barbara says, love Keith's demos and his papers are beautiful too. You guys are loving this. Very busy across the items that we have left for you from Paper Dienamics, but I believe Keith is going to treat us to even more inspiration. Is that right, Keith?
Well, we're going to try, Joe. We're going to bring into play one of those sheets from the 25 sets of the things. Now, I say this is with the mini micro polka dots in there. Really, really good. It will work beautifully with this collection. It's easy as this. I mean, this is all about being able to take your matting and layering techniques. I've just done a little bit of marking on the back here. Are you ready for this? Are you ready, Joe? Hold your breath. Ah! It's gone. You never felt a thing, did you, Joe? There you go. There you go. It's easy to work with.
You scare Erin every time you do this.
All joking aside, I like I like to have a little bit of fun with it, really. All good humorous. Right, let's put a bit of stick-on tape on there, really, for sure. That's going to go nicely on the back there, so we'll just put a bit there and we'll put a bit there. Of course, Joe, if you want to make and sell your cards, we're very happy for you to do that. Let's bring into play one of the 8x8 cards that we had earlier on the show. If you've seen these and missed them, I'm really sorry. You're going to have to be quick the next time I'm back. If we've got this product back in stock, you'll have to be really quick because that's the second time, Joe. Second time that this item has sold out in record time.
Shut the front door. We'll have to bring even more back next time, Keith. We hope that you'll be back with us again soon.
Yes, I've had my people talking to your people during the breaks. And we're now in formal discussions, and I have to say the money is not necessarily the hang-up now, really, which is good.
Right.
You know, I only have to pay them half the amount that I did before, which I think is quite good, really. It's called appearance money. I said, well, aren't you supposed to pay me for appearing? And they said, no. You have to pay us to appear on our TV station. I said, well, okay, I'll not argue with that. Let's do it. Right, we're going to put this lovely little bit in the middle there, really. You go. It's ready. Joe, are you ready for this?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
We're going to fix it. There you go. It's fixed. It's got the Smithy fix on there for sure. Now,
brilliant.
This 8x8 card, you can do your bending and shaping. So look, we're going to forward that over there. So we're going to create these lovely shaped kind of effects. Now, again, what I am going to do is, because it's already been prepared for me, is we're going to put this lovely pattern on this. If you got this earlier on today, sadly, it's not in the 25 sheet bundle.
What is this adhesive on here, these wide strips I see you using? I'm not familiar with those.
Well, I have some help, Joe. I won't pretend that all of these demonstrations are all prepared by me. A good number of them are, but I have a fabulous team. But in particular, I have to say a big thank you to a lady called Andrea Adamson, who lives not far away from where I live, and she's the most amazing crafter.
Have I met Andrea?
I'm not sure if you've met Andrea. No, I don't think you will have done, Joe, but she's a fabulous...
Did she not come into the old place we used to work together with you once?
I don't think so. She doesn't
maybe
travel
I'm getting
well, really,
confused.
but,
Maybe I'm getting confused.
But she does the most. She helps me really prepare and show you guys the best way that we can get the product out there. So you can see straight away now, we're going to get this lovely, fabulous effects up onto here. And now what I need to do is we're going to utilize one of those holographics. This is what we were talking about, the holograms, bringing in the glitz and the glamour into this beautiful range of such. And that one's going to go really nicely onto there. We'll show you that in a moment. So let's pop it down flat for us, and we're going to put this in on the back there. You can make all sorts of different shapes of cards with this range though, Joe. The Love Somebody range, although they are 8" by 8", you've got lots of room to be able to die cut into them, to be able to trim them, finish them. Just even rounding off the corners can make them look even more luxurious than they already are. But let's just put that one down nicely down onto there. I think actually I do need to, I'm going to put that one just to there. I have to do it that way around because last time I did it, I got it the wrong way around and it didn't quite work out right. Now, let's just show you then the hologram. Sadly, this has sold out. We are working on the next range, so don't panic if you didn't get it this time. Watch this space. We will be back with something really, really special in the not too distant future. But again, look how this, if you got it earlier on today, congratulations. This is how you can use it. Matte and layer with the effects, but use it in conjunction with your tooling.
Do you know what we need, Keith, as well? You're going to have to bring us some kilo boxes.
Funny enough, the current Mrs. Smith did say to me, whatever you do, Keith, don't offer them the kilo boxes. I said, rubbish. No, we're going to bring you the kilo boxes.
So the kilo boxes essentially are all the offcuts from the factory. So they could be long, thin strips, they could be 8 by 8 pieces, but it's a big box of just mixed bits of card that weighs a kilo, and they are fabulous. Truly fabulous.
Yeah, and we're going to bring that to you. I promise you we will bring it to you at some point in 2022. So watch this space. They are brilliant value for money, and of course, if you do order that in the near future, then you will not be disappointed with what you get with that.
No, absolutely not. Tim says, can Paper Dienamics be used to sell for our own crafty stash or for charity, Keith? Great question. I know we covered it earlier.
Yep. You can make and sell as much as you like. We're really, really happy for you to make and sell as you would like to do so. You know, we know a lot of people make cards for charities. The world would be a poorer place if it wasn't for you guys making cards for charity. It's fabulous that so many viewers take that time and trouble to make cards to give them away. Investing your money to give them away for charity is wonderful. And we equally support that back at the factory by donating leftover stocks to good charity and good causes.
Fabulous.
For people to be able to make their own cards for charity. Now, speaking of picking cards, Joe, shall we pick a card? Here we go. This is the 8" by 8" stash. Let's just say we're going to flick through all of those. Tell me when, Joe.
Stop.
Thank you. That's just what we needed. There you go. There we go. That's a Love Somebody. These are beautiful. Right. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to put that on there, stick it on. It's fixed. Ah, ha, ha, ha. No. You're going to get 3 sheets of this in there, Joe. Why not take the sheets and you could then fussy cut them out and create a lovely little
Look at those love bunnies.
You can get that shadowing effect. Look, you see, 2 become 1. Another song.
Absolutely.
2 become 1. This is another. We've been on a song theme all day, haven't we? So 2 become 1. You could use that as well. But you get 3 sheets. You can fussy cut them. And look what happens now when we're going to put our fussy cut little bunnies onto this card. Beautiful. So again, a lot of creative fun, Joe. Just use your inspiration. You can copy these. If you're recording the show or you want to watch the show back again, we're interactive. You can go on YouTube and watch it again and again. If you want to copy these samples and these cards, please be our guest. We have got no worries with you copying the cards. If that's what you want to do for inspiration, it is perfect to be able to do that.
It's quite hilarious, Keith, because you can go back and watch any of the shows back from our, 2.5 year history. They're all there.
Yes.
You can see lockdown hair, weight gain, weight loss, old studios, new studios. It's all there for you.
There is literally thousands of hours now.
Thousands and thousands of hours.
Of watchable TV. So if you're ever bored at home, you can go to the YouTube and just watch all of that. Now, again, I'm just going to use one of the little toppers from the collection of the Thinking Frame. That's going to go nicely down on the bottom there for us. And what we have done there now, Joe, is we very quickly have made a lovely card where that bit's going to fold over to there, that bit's going to fold over to there, and if I turn that around for you, you can see exactly what we mean by how lovely some bunny that is. And again there with a lovely little tab on the bottom there. Isn't that just gorgeous?
How beautiful is that? Really lovely, and one of so many different things you are going to be able to make with this gorgeous collection. Let me remind you about add more, save more. You just need the more items you add into your basket, the more you save, up to 5. So 1 item, 21% off, 2, 22, 3, 23, 4, 24. You guessed it, 5 items or more, 25% off. Absolutely everything that you see on air here on Crafters TV or across the entirety of our website. However, there is a catch. It must end at midnight tonight wherever you are. So you need to take advantage of it whilst we have it available. And it means that even on the other third-party brands that we bring in and you guys love, you are able to still use that discount, which is amazing. So stock up on it, because if you came back, you're going to get a quarter off that today. If you come back tomorrow, you're going to be paying full price. I know which one I would rather pay. Let me take you back through the stash then that you're getting. This is that amazing 8x8 stash that you can see just here. Really lovely, beautiful, beautiful imagery, lovely colour tones as well. Love the combination of the sort of greys, blues and pinks together. Very, very classy. 30 sheets there of that 8x8 stash. 250 GSM as well, so really great weight to that. Let's do the sentiment, sentiment stash for you next. Really, really beautiful. Great full bookmarks, which was a great idea from Keith earlier. You've got things in here like You Make My Heart Race. Love that. Can't Wait to See You. Then you've got Sending You All My Love, Celebrate with Some Bunny, Be My Special Sun Bunny. They're just really, really adorable. You make my heart go thump. I love them. They are great. Keith, you know what you need to bring to us? Remember the food puns collection that you used to do? Some of them went a little bit too far. There were a few food puns that were a little bit near the knuckle, and we had to remove them. But they were brilliant. Do you remember that collection?
Joe, let me tell you, it's a little secret. Please don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
We are actually working on a brand new food collection as we speak.
Are you?
It will be coming soon. It is hilarious. If you like
so
bananas,
funny.
you're going to love this collection. If you like oranges, you're going to love this collection. If you want to see some amazing pears, you're going to love this collection. It's coming soon. Watch here on Crafty TV.
A fruity collection.
A fruity collection, yes. All about the food, Joe, yeah. What's in your pantry?
Oh, madam. Right, let me take you through these. Honestly, it's hilarious, guys. You wait till you see it. You're going to absolutely love it. If the last one was anything to go by, you've got a really brilliant selection here. All of those gorgeous inserts for you. Wonderful artwork. And again, it's carrying through the same sentiments that's in the sentiment stash. So great that you're going to be able to use all of those together, which I love. $24.98 or $29.98 gets you all of that. 24 sheets of the inserts, 30 sheets of the card, 30 sheets of the sentiment. We're going to move on to these ones, Erin? 25 sheets assortment. What Keith and the team here have done is put these together and colour match them beautifully to the topper stash. And of course the insert and the sentiment stash. So what you could do is intersperse this cardstock with the artwork that you've got in the main collection, and it's going to stretch it out for you. It's going to make it go much further. It is also brilliant quality, so great as a standalone collection too. You can use it on its own. You can use it with the Sun Bunny collection. $11.19 or $13.43. Make sure you're going to get an extra 25% off of that as well. Hadass says, for sure, we need Keith back again soon. How adorable are the images. In love with this Sun Bunny collection. Have I missed the kilo box, says Margaret Crook. No, you haven't, Margaret. Don't worry. The current Mrs. Smith says we couldn't have any, but Keith is working on it. He's working his magic. And The Keith Smith charm. It wears everyone down in the end. It really does. Mary says wonderful card. Tim says wonderful cards as well. Keith, are you going to be bringing some cutter dies to us? Ask Panda Crafts.
Well, we're working on a whole number of things during the course of the year, and of course we've had a lot of problems with shipping and transport. The team here know all about that, but we are going to be bringing in some amazing products. We've got some new people on our design team back at the factory, and we are really working on some great innovation of coordination between producing cardstocks and cutting dies that will work in synergy with each other. So yeah, please watch this space.
Amazing. Watch this space. I'm going to go back through this 80 sheet collection again for you. It's busy on this. On our way to 2/3, is that right, Erin? 65% indeedy. So if you want this, lots of you buying this now. It is absolutely gorgeous, a really awesome selection. You've got lots of different styles, weights, thicknesses of cards in here, so something for every job. This is that 380 box. Well, it's almost like board. It's like a mount board.
It is
more than a cardstock, which is great, wonderful for construction. I adore the sort of brushed aluminium you've got there on the matte mirror. You have also then got that wonderful colour core. What a lovely, gorgeous red, like a post box red there, but you also have that colour core on the inside too. So red all the way through to the core, which is great, not very expensive to manufacture. What you've then got as well is some beautiful holographics in there, like a little mixed collection on the holographic. Then you have got your matte mirror within here as well, that lovely sort of brushed gold finish. We then have the gold mirror finish. I don't know where that came from. Then you've got your gold mirror within that. I don't know what happened there, sorry. And you've then got the silver mirror, which is so glitz and glam. It's such a beautiful cardstock. It's almost like you could use it to go sort of tanning with. It's beautiful. Grab all of that. What a great introduction to the Paper Dienamics range that should be. Maybe you're stocking up, and it is great to be stocked up on cardstock whilst you've got the extra discounts that are available to you at the moment. We're going to go back to Keith. Keith, what you got for us next?
Well, I'm going to do a little bit more playing, Joe. I mean, I call this playing it, really. It's great fun. I know some viewers were watching earlier on, and I had one or two messages to me say, can you show us how you did that again? So we're just going to show you something with a slight different twist to it. These are you may probably can't just see this because it's quite a soft, subtle on the whiteness there, but it has got a gingham check pink stripe on there that has been put. This is part of the 25 sheet bundle of cardstock, but it's great for the backdrop, and these were used on the backdrop of the toppers as well, so really good to be able to use. And you can see on there, this is going to make the 8" by 8". Yeah, our Andrea likes to give me this wide tape. I think she thinks that I'm going to get, you know, a little bit stuck, but it's all about the speed. You see, I can pick these off quite easily, quite quickly, and throw them on the floor for the lovely floor manager here.
Tracy will have you, you know, after the show.
Well, I've already had the word. They've already had words, Joe, for sure. They came in and said, well, although I understand that I'm not the messiest of crafters.
No,
there is somebody else.
Debbie Robinson wins out.
That was the name that was mentioned to me. Yes, it was. That was the name that was mentioned.
She
Debbie
is
Robinson,
lovely. She is
Queen of the Mess.
She's Queen of the Mess, but she's fabulous. I mean, you'd put up with a mess, wouldn't you? She could. I mean, there's no mess that woman could make that we wouldn't forgive her, because she's just so fabulous.
Oh, absolutely. A fabulous crafter. You know, great fun as well. And doesn't she actually give you the knowledge? She gives you the knowledge.
She really, really does. She's a lovely lady.
I might have the enthusiasm, but Debbie, well, all of the guys here, what a fabulous day we've had today.
It's been lovely, isn't it?
It's been wonderful. It really has, and you know, it's so welcoming.
We didn't have to perform any kind of minor surgery today, which was excellent as well.
No. I've had nothing between the ears today.
I heard earlier that you had an incident with a talkback the other week. Did you?
Well, what happened, Joe, was I had my own little earpiece, but when I got here, the floor manager said to me, John, he said, I'll give you this little talkback piece. And I thought, well, he's been so kind and so welcoming. I didn't want to tell him that I had my own.
Yeah.
I said, well, I had my own, but I thought, well, I'll use yours. So I put it in my ears, and let it not be said that there is something between my ears. Well, there was then. As I put it in my ear, then all of a sudden I got the itch. And it was itching me here, and I'm itching me here like this. And then I thought, oh, I've got to get the itch out. So I pulled it out, and I pulled the wire out, and I left the grommet bit in my ear.
It's like a
It's in
little
my
sort
ear.
of, like a little bud. It's like a little round piece of soft plastic with a wire in the back of it. But it's kind of like a, I don't know, it's in the shape of it. The further it goes in, the harder it is to get it out.
And it was right down there in the canal. You know where canals go? They go right down in there. And of course, so they're trying to pick it out and prod it out. And they had to go get Leanne, the wonderful Leanne that was on this morning. Leanne came down. So there's somebody pulling my ear down this way. There's somebody pulling my head back that way. They're getting me onto one side. They're getting the tweezers in there. And I'm thinking, they're going to find a brain in there somewhere. They are definitely going to find. And they pulled it out. And eventually, the lovely Anne, she saved the day without having to go to A&E. She pulled out the grommet. I could hear again. It was wonderful. Everything was fine.
It was properly in there, like we couldn't see it apparently. It was like in, down and round the corner. What a story.
But today, I've used my own and I've had no troubles there with that whatsoever. So I'm comfortable in
Andrew's
Smithy
checking
land.
his earpiece as if like it's going to fall in. I just looked up and Andrew's there making sure it's all fine. I think you'll be all right, Andrew.
Yeah, if you pull it out, Andrew, just pull it carefully, you know, make sure you don't leave it in there, because if you yank it out because your ear's itching, there you go, you could be in trouble. Let me just show you this lovely little character here, because again, I did mention about the space around the outside edges, lots of room to be able to use your dies. Use your dies, use your tooling, take this on a creative journey, but if you wanted to, we could literally just give this a bit of a trimming edge, I think, Joe. I think we could just literally go like that. We could go, there's one side. It's all about having the fun, the confidence to just be able to play around with it. Look, I'm not even measuring this. I'm just thinking, it looks good there. We'll just play around with this. So now, we've got the four sides trimmed off. Let's get rid of that onto there, put that onto there. We're now going to use that lovely little set. And of course, on this side now, you can see I put one of the slimline stash sets. You really are somebody special.
Nice.
There you go. And now we're going to put this onto this side onto here. What we could also do is get my little corner rounder out. This is my favourite instrument of everything. Out of all the stuff I got, this is my number one thing that I go to all the time. Just a little corner rounder. I know it's simple. Simple things please me. I know it's untrue. But look how lovely that just looks. Really rounded off the corners. Just nicely. Takes the harshness away. And then we're really good to go with a little bit of adhesive on there to stick that down. Sometimes, Joe, less can be more. And the simple things can be the most effective things.
Absolutely.
You know? I'm a big fan of saying, I bet if you go through your craft room, if you've been crafting for a wee while, I bet if you go through your craft room, you'll find things like punches. Who remembers craft punches?
They used to be huge, didn't they?
They were massive, weren't they, back in the day? How many of you got punches in your back craft room, in the bottom drawer, or in the back of a cupboard? You've forgotten all about them.
Andrew's got lots of them. He's raising his hand.
Get the 80 sheet bundle of card, get your punches out, and you will have the time of your life punching out all the little flowers, butterflies, corners, all of the things that you did with the punches from back in the day. Get them out, use them. You've forgotten about them. It's like, if you've forgotten about them, they'll be like brand new now, because you've completely forgotten. That's going to go nicely now into the centre here. And you know what? If I wanted to make that as simple as that, then effectively that's what I could do. I could literally leave it like that, fold that over there, and there you go. It's popping out from the side. You know, isn't that lovely? So it's popping out the side.
I love you, all right.
You could do all of that. However, for those of you who missed the show earlier on, here's another box that I've made a little bit earlier on. So I've got my little box here. It's only a box. It's just a square box. There's a hole in that end, and there's a hole in that end. Spoon cha-cha. Just spoon. There we go. And you know what? We are going to make a
you
rabbit
fit in
pop out of this
perfectly
box.
around here, you do, Keith. You just are kind of crazy, you know that.
Wouldn't it be great if we could make a rabbit pop out the box?
Oh, yeah.
That would, with that, we could give it a go, couldn't we, really? So we're going to put this. So there's our rabbit. There you go. He's going to go inside the box. We're just going to cover him up. He's going to go lovely inside the box. There he is. Have we got it stuck on straight? Oh, we haven't quite got it stuck on straight. Stick it on straight, Keith. Get it right. There we go. It's on, it's on, it's on. Right, he's in there. He's popping out the box. He's popping, yeah. Going to take the tape from down the side because he's got to pop up. He's got to pop up. We've got to get the rabbit to pop up out the box. Coming off. Come on. Oh, this is the exciting part, Joe.
Oh,
lovely. That's the exciting part. So now we're going to put this one down onto here. Are you ready for this? It's fixed. It's fixed, honestly. There we got a lovely little popping up of our box. Now, I said if you took one of those topper sheets, this is, what's this rabbit called, Joe?
Gizmo.
Gizmo. This is Gizmo's twin brother.
Oh,
Gizmo
Gadget.
2.
Gadget. Gizmo and Gadget.
Gizmo and Gadget. Let's put Gadget on to the front of Gizmo and see if Gizmo and Gadget could sing a song about bunny rabbits.
Okay.
They could love somebody about the bunny rabbits. This is all about having. Oh, come on, it's creative. If you're laughing back at home, I'm glad that you're laughing. I laugh all the time, really, particularly at the wife. I mean, she's hilarious.
Oh, can't resist me.
She only has to breathe, and she's hilarious. Right, Gizmo is going down on there. Only kidding. Honestly, I love her to bits. But look how we're getting that lovely 3D effect by using Gizmo. Now, what about giving Gizmo a little bit of flowers? Should we make those flowers a bit 3D,
nice,
or should we put the flowers up on the top? No. Let's put the flowers on the back. So we're going to put a bit of foam pads on the back onto here. Take that one onto there. We'll take that one to there. We'll take one of there. We'll put 3 little foam pads onto the back, and we're going to give that again another little bit of a lift on there. Creative fun, boys and girls. Just have a lot of fun playing with the cardstocks. This is what it's here for. Now, another thing that I could do with this, Joe, is I could, if I wanted to, get me glitters, me glazes, all of the things out. I could actually give him googly eyes if I wanted to. Gizmo could have googly eyes, which would be really quite cool. It's just about having the fun, isn't it, really? And look, there we go. And I think that we've got a lovely little space here, and we could use any of those 80 sheets of the metallics, but I've just got one prepared from earlier on today, so I might as well use it, because otherwise this butterfly would be really lonely if he was left off a card.
Good.
So
little
I'm just
solo
gonna
schmetterling, can't
I'm
have
gonna
that.
put a little butterfly that was really lonely. He's just going to go on the front there, really, for that we go. And then what we could do then, Joe, is we could give the little butterfly a little bit of a bling up, really, couldn't we, really? Could just give him a bit of a blingy bling and put a bit of a gemstone onto there. Oh, look, they're getting 2 at a time. So they're one onto there, one onto there. We'll put a third one on, so we get 3 little gemstones. This is rich. Coming from me, it's rich. That we've got 3 little things on there as well. And now we could then just add other little things, accents and things in there. We could put a gemstone in there. These are real diamonds, you know, Joe. No expense spared with this, but a few little gemstones in there. We'll put another 1 or 2 up onto here, and we can play around. I can do another one for you if you like a little bit later on in a minute or 2. We've got all of the demos in the world. I could add glitter and glazes to this, but do you think that that is a lovely card? What was it called? Gizmo and Gadget.
Gizmo.
Gizmo and Gadget, there we go. Lovely card, popping up. Now you see me, now you don't. It's inspirational, it's fun, it's going to make you laugh. And of course, he is hiding there behind that. Hey, hello! He's hiding there, and there we go. If I give you a front elevation, we're going to give you a beautiful card there with dimension, definition, and everything in there.
Amazing. Keith, do you think we could get one more quick demo
We
squeezed
could
in?
get a quick one in.
You've got about 7 minutes left. Something
Yeah,
like that. I
for
reckon we squeeze
sure.
another one in. I will quickly just recap what you're getting in this Sun Bunny collection. Super quick. It is getting really busy now as we come to the end of today's shows featuring Paper Dienamics. Here is those beautiful inserts. Of course, they are more than insert. You're going to be able to split those down, double up the sheet numbers. You've then got your 8x8 paper stash or card stash within here. So topper stash is what the word I was looking for. Really beautiful, gorgeous imagery. I love the greys, the blues, the pinks. It's a really lovely, classy colour tone, but with quite playful imagery. I think the two work really well together. Then what you've got is your sentiment stash within here as well. And the sentiment stash is beautiful. Again, you can see all of the different... Oh, hello. I did that twice now, haven't I? It's like 30 sentiment sheet pickup. Did you ever used to pay 52 card pickup? But someone did that to me once as a kid. What a mean thing to do to a child. Do you ever remember doing that? To like... It was always like an older cousin that did it to you, wasn't it? Like, do you want to play a card game? You'd be so cute with the bigger boys. Oh, look, bigger boys, do you want to play a card game? And they'd be like, do you want to play 52 card pickup? You'd be like, yeah, it sounds fun. And just, like, not nice. I didn't pick them up. Well, I did pick them up, I think, because they were my cards. I wasn't leaving behind. But yeah, I was genuinely devastated. It cut deep. It cut deep. Right, I mean, that was, I think that was a traumatic incident. I just had a flashback there. Eve B says that is such a cute card. Right, Keith. Yes. We haven't any wrapping today, which disappoints me, but we've got time to squeeze in one more demo, I believe.
We're just going to have a little bit of a play, Joe. We're going to have a little bit of a play. I'm just working out what's going to go in what order, what bit should I do with what bit, and thinking about that, really. I'm possibly going to use the gold because it's the right sheet size for now, or I could do something else for a moment. Let me just think about that for a minute. Let me just put me thing into gear. Head.
Yeah, head
would be
into
the word. Right, let's just have a quick look at that, really. Let's give this a bit of a trim for a moment. We've got time. We have got time, honestly.
We have got about, you've got about 7 or 8 minutes left, Keith.
Yeah, we're good, Joe. We're really good.
It's a bit of a shame that our show's coming to an end today. We've absolutely loved having you all day in the studio. You've brought a certain je ne sais quoi to the Crafters TV studio. A bit of a joie de vivre.
Crafting is about having fun, Joe, and I've loved every minute of today. We've had lots of fun with Leanne from first thing this morning.
Oh, how is Leanne? She's a handful. You're a handful. I can't imagine how that went.
We've had a lot of fun. No, again, just mark that on there. It's easy crafting, Joe. Nothing too complicated about it. If I can do it, honestly, anybody at home can do this. It's so easy to be able to play around and have a lot of the creative fun. And of course, we're just using the cardstock from the various collections that we've used during the course of the day. So this is what we embossed, what, half an hour, 40 minutes ago. We embossed this sheet of card right at the start of the show. This is what we're going to use on the base of this particular card. Really bring it into play. It's all about your imagination. And you know what? With a collection like this, when you've got so many Love Some bunnies and so many opportunities, don't forget you get 30 sheets in the 8x8 stash. You get 30 sheets in the 8x4 stash. You get another 24 sheets of the inserts, which you could quite easily cut in half to make 48. Think about how many cards, just with that one set alone, you could use. And then you've got your 80 sheet bundle of cards, to which this one has come out of that, and we've embossed it from being plain bright silver to now being beautifully embossed accordingly, really. That is really, really cool. Now, I was thinking about what else could we do with it, Joe. We could play around. Of course, if you've got the little holograms from earlier on today, you could play around with those. You could mix and match with the colours if you wanted to do so. But for now, let me bring this one into play. This is really important to show you how cool it is. We talked about being able to do those secondary crafting processes, Joe. Look how this has been stamped, and then it's been used with your embossing powders.
Oh, sorry.
To the
Do you know
glitters.
what, Keith? I thought that was a design on the paper for a second. It's just realised that that's a stamped image.
It's
that's
a stamped
amazing.
image. Yep, there it is, Joe. And just to show you what it looked like, a before and after. There's the before. And there's the after. So look how cool it is. And we've overstamped it. I'm telling you, use your crafting skills and what you've got in your craft room. It's been stamped. It's been glazed and glittered. You can see the sparkle and the shine on there. Really, really cool to be able to do all of those applications. And of course, you know, look into somebody's eyes and tell them that you love them, baby. Aww. I love them, baby. There you go.
There's only one of you, Keith, which is a blessing and a curse.
Well, they broke a mould. So my mother once told me they broke the mould, Smithy, when they made you.
They did.
I've had such an amazing day, Joe. It's been great fun. I hope you
really
enjoyed
has.
it.
I've had a lovely time. I was looking forward to this show. I've been looking forward to today for ages. Sorry, I didn't realise I just sort of stood here scratching my leg like I don't know, I'm on telly. I've been looking forward to today for a long time, and it has not disappointed, Keith. I know that you're going to be back with us in the next few weeks, is it fair to say?
Yeah, early March, we think. Anticipations is early March. If you watch for the website and look out for the website, you'll be able to check that out for sure. And we definitely will be back. And can I tell you, one of the things that we're coming back with, Joe?
Ooh, what?
I can tell you, this is top secret. Don't tell anybody. When we come back, we are bringing you the world launch here on Crafters TV of a brand new product. I've shown you today the Metallics.
You have.
It's a fabulous silky metallic cardstock. We're coming back with, shh, don't tell anybody, it's Metallics adhesives. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Sticky. Self-adhesive cardstock.
I'm just going to leave it at
can't.
that.
All right, leave it. You can't tell us anymore.
I can't tell you
So
anymore.
could you all right. I won't drop you in it. I won't drop you in it.
You've got to tune in. When you see the schedule for Smithy coming back with Paper Dienamics, you've got to tune in. Metallics adhesives. The word says it all. This is sticky backed metallic cardstock. You are going to love it. It's
Andrew's
it's
excited.
an exclusive world launch here on Crafters TV. You're going to be able to use it in so many different ways. Right.
I love it.
There we go. That's fixed. And do you know why it's fixed, Joe? Because when I open this up now, look what's inside.
And you've inked the insert. How classy does that look?
The insert all the way around. Use this product on a creative journey. You're not going to be disappointed. How cool and fantastic does that look?
Amazing. Don't forget, Keith, it's been an absolute pleasure having you with us in the studio, as it always is. You must leave your makes behind so we can include them in the card of the show, Keith.
Absolutely.
And I'll text you if you win card of the day. How about that?
That would be great. And of course, if I win card of the week, you know, just send me the cheque.
Okay. I mean, I hate to break it to you.
Yes.
You have to pay us if you win card of the week.
Oh my goodness me. Oh, not more money going in the opposite direction. Oh, I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
It has been amazing, Keith. Thank you so much from all of us here at Crafters TV. I know I speak on behalf of all of you. It's been a pleasure to have you in the studio, and we can't wait to have you back in next time.
Thank you
Thank you very much. Take care. I'm just going to run you through a couple of the options. You've got the 80 sheet bundle, remember. Let me just quickly go through the different types of cards that you've got in there. So you've got those gorgeous holographic in there. You've got that amazing mirror board. It is a board, not a card. Then you've got that beautiful brushed stainless steel in there. The red with the red core as well, 10 sheets of that coming to you in there. A little taster of the earlier holographic Madness bundle that's sold out. You've got some of that beautiful matte mirror in the golds. You've also got the gold mirror board as well. And you're going to get the silver mirror board in there too. Really amazing value. 4016, 4818. Remember as well that it is a brilliant introduction, and of course, add more, save more means you can get 25% off of that and still get your club inspired discount as well. Here, of course, what you've got is that amazing 25 sheet selection. It's going to go beautifully with your Sun Bunny topper stash. And talking of Sun Bunny, let me just take you through again exactly what you are getting within that one. You've got those 25 sheets of inserts here, which is awesome. So you can see there, really, really wonderful selection. You've also then got that sentiment stash in there too. Brilliant to use on smaller DL cards, also wonderful in box frames, and also the 8x8 stash coming. I can't believe you get all of this as Platinum members for under £20 or $24. But remember, get 5 items in your basket, you get an extra 25% off of that as well, which is amazing, amazing value for money. It really is. Right, we are going to be back in just a few minutes' time, but whilst we have a bit of a reset, let's share with you some of the awesome things we get up to here at CTV. Take a look.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members, who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Whew, what an hour that was with Hurricane Keith Smith. So lovely to have Keith with us. An hour left on the day here. Laquia said, excited to see Mr. Keith back and even better than before with his new company. Love, love, love Keith's products. I won a few of his originals and my favourite is the Keith handbag. Can't wait to see more. Mary says how much fun Keith is. Hannah says, love you, Keith. And Laquia says, thanks, CC, for bringing us Keith. We will bring him back to you again really, really soon. Andrew's back in the building. Do you have a nice little rest, Andrew?
On the sofa.
Did you?
And a lovely cup of coffee and
nice.
Some caviar and
lovely
smoked salmon.
Any Krug champagne?
No, I would be on the floor.
Oh, okay. Okay. Glad you rested. Let me share with you then our first item that we've got coming up with the lovely Andrew. It is the Triptych dies that you are looking at here. What you've got is a selection of everyday and festive. Now, the brilliant thing is, you buy festive in February, you save a fortune. Gosh, that nearly all rhymed, didn't it? Because you're buying it out of season, which is great. So the 3 festive ones, pop those away. Use the other 3 now. You've got a £40 saving, which is absolutely excellent. So you've got your Santa over rooftops, which is the first one. Then we have Quaint Village. I mean, Quaint Village could be festive, or you could just take that left panel out and just use another section.
Yeah,
again, if you wanted to.
With the Father Christmas, you could snip Father Christmas off and just have it as a village type.
Also, I didn't realise that you get a separate Santa in here, so you could just remove him, just pop him out.
So you could do like country.
Where does he go in the summer, do you think, Santa? Does he stay in Lapland?
Well, of course he does. He's got to write out all the lists.
Do you think it gets warm there in the summer?
Who've been good and bad and prepare for next Christmas.
Do you think it gets hot there in the summer?
Sorry?
Do you think it gets hot there in the summer in Lapland, or do you think it's cold all year round?
I think it's cold all year round.
Oh, okay. Just wondering. I just like the idea of Santa with the tan. Anyway, let's move on. The next one we've got for you is the Magical Forest here. Then you've also got your Charming Church. This one here. Now, this is your fairies and florals. Yes, please. You know what these give you as well, Andrew?
What, Joe?
Lots of opportunity to craft. Then you've also got this one just here, which is the Oh Holy Night. So a really lovely mixture of everyday and festive. Under £40, $44.74 for Platinum members. But I'm really excited, Andrew, to see what you do with these.
Well, I think the fairies and florals was your favourite.
Nice.
So I'm going to be doing the fairy and floral.
Amazing.
I did say it.
Triptych.
Triptych.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So trip. Oh dear.
I'm so glad you're here.
Trip.
Yeah. So, what did you say, Joe?
Sorry?
What did you say?
Trip.
So I was concentrating.
Hang on.
Sorry.
Let's try this again, George. Okay, George.
Go for it.
Go. Ready? Triptych.
Oh, I get it now.
Get it?
I get it now.
You're all right? Oh, excellent. Glad we got there. Teamwork, making the dream work.
Yeah, so as I said, I'm going to be using the fairies and florals 3. With these, with all of the collections, they work obviously all together as 3 just to make up one big image. But you can also use them into 3 single ones, which what I'm going to be doing. So as you can see here, I've used them all as single dies. So kind of like, and they all come together as one collection. So you can make like little thank you cards to sell, etc.
I love this idea.
So I'm going to just be concentrating on the lovely yellow canary straw songbird. That's what I'm going to be calling it. So yes, and the cardstock that I've used, I pinched one from the Bee-Youtiful because they were gorgeous colours, and so I thought get some of the lovely yellow pearlescent from the luxury cardstock. So this is basically an 8x6 card scored at 4 inches, and I'm just going to get out. So when you get the pack, you just get the 3 metal dies, and they do cut into the card. And I'm just going to use the songbird. I'm just going to fold this just so you know.
If you want to go for the Bee-Youtiful cardstock on its own, the solids that Andrew's using here, the cardstock is available on its own, and the printed papers are not available on their own. So if you want the cardstock, you can grab that. And remember, getting 5 items in your basket is going to unlock that biggest saving for you of 25%, but only until midnight tonight. It's the last live hour of that Add More, Save More. It's weird. I didn't even know that was coming in the Admiral Saving. It was a pleasant surprise yesterday.
We love crafty surprises.
Love a surprise discount. Really
So
do.
I've just secured that. I'm just going to pop that through the Gemini.
These, I'm guessing, will go through your Junior as well.
Yes, the metal die will go through, but you know, depending on how big you want to make your cards, just need to be aware of that. But it will go. Yeah, this will definitely, with these, go through your Gemini Junior.
Amazing.
And as you can see, just cut out perfectly. Just going to slowly peel off the low-tack tape, because sometimes I can be a little bit heavy-handed and rip everything, and you don't really want to rip it because it's an amazing card. There we go. Pull it away from you, and slowly but surely.
How long is that piece of tape, Andrew? The longest piece of tape in the world. I used to get about halfway across the studio, and it's still like,
yeah, so I do go through a lot of low-tack tape, as you can imagine. I'm so glad it comes. I'm so glad it comes
really
in packs of 3.
Yeah,
so
really made me laugh.
There we go. So that's pretty much our basic card. And as I do like using it, I like paper piecing, and I did cut out a lovely songbird earlier on. There we go. Now I need to get a couple of other pens. I was just wondering if there's anything you could chat about while I just nip and get 2 colours.
Why don't we talk about Eurovision for a couple of minutes whilst you're going, no. But do you know what? You know, I've been banging on about Eurovision for ages, Erin. I know I shared this information with you yesterday. America this year, Andrew, for our US viewers, is getting a US spin-off of Eurovision called the Great American Song Contest. And they've just announced the judges. Kelly Clarkson and Snoop Dogg are going to host it. Going big, yeah. It's a singing competition where all the states are going to compete together to win the Great American Song Contest. It's going to be amazing, isn't it? I think you should enter, Erin. Are you musical? No, I haven't.
You'll be really good.
Maybe there is for good reason. Oh, Gordon from Be Creative told you that you shouldn't sing. I mean, he's no Simon Cowell. How is he? I'm just going to grab that cardstock that we were speaking about. Sorry, it's just over here, disappearing out your shot. I just want to share this with you because it is available. It will go really, really nicely with your Triptych collection. Not long now, Erin, until we have all the songs selected for Eurovision. And then when we have song-alongs in the morning, I think we should have Eurovision editions. What do you think? Okay, excellent. We can make it happen. What happens in between like 6:30 in the morning and 8 when we go live? Erin brings a speaker in, she blasts out. There was some classic R&B on the go the other day. We had a bit of an 80s vibe one morning this week, didn't we? She only wants the 80s there, Debbie Robinson. She loves a bit of Eurovision though. She's a huge Eurovision fan like me, so I'm sure she'll be down. But yeah, gets us in the morning, gets us psyched up, puts us in the right sort of frame of mind. I believe Andrew has grabbed his pens.
Yes.
That was good feeling, Andrew, wasn't it?
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're more welcome.
So, yes, so I've just started colouring the branches using the burnt orange blend. So, as always, just going over with the lightest. You could actually cut this out in a watercolour paper card and do that. And also, you could use inks as well. So, it's pretty much whatever you're in the mood for doing there. So just going highlight the dark where you think the shadows will be, usually at the bottom, so you just tickle the bottom of the branches. Just
You like the brush pens? I noticed that you use these quite a bit.
Yeah, I think it's kind of because you've got all the 3 colours in there. It's all done for you, so it's just nice to kind of like when you want to do like quick crafting, just you've got everything there for you, so you can just pretty much go ahead and do everything. So just with the medium, just highlighting where you think everything would be, and then just go back in with the light again. There we go. And then I'll just do the feet of the yellow bird. There we go. So he's sitting and holding on to the branch. Okay, and just got the dull green blend just to do the leaves on the branches. And as these are quite small pieces, you're going to get this done, be able to do quite a few quite quickly. There
Really beautiful colours here, looking very, very tropical.
Oh, I was going to say spring-like, but
Yeah,
it could be a tropical.
You could make these sort of like Japanese cherry blossom if you wanted to, couldn't you? It'd look lovely like that.
Actually, yeah, I think they do actually look a bit cherry. I'm using dusty purple on this, but that's still kind of like in the pinky.
Yeah,
colours.
in the
So you
pinky
can pretty
vibes.
much, you can go with whatever you want to do, really. And just using dusty purple to highlight the flowers. So got mid.
What colours are you using?
I'm using dusty purple blend, and someone's been playing around with these.
Oh no!
Oh, why was the mid on the end? I got very confused then. That doesn't take much. But anyway, we're back to normal.
Who are we going to blame? Let's blame Debbie Robinson.
Debbie Robinson and Debbie Fisher.
And Debbie Fisher. Okay.
And Craig.
Yeah, everyone.
We'll just blame everybody.
Everyone that's not here. I think it's Ben's fault, to be honest.
There we go.
Yep.
So just using the highlights, but you can use the pinks, and you can just turn them into whatever flowers blossom you want to.
Very busy also still on that Bee-Youtiful collection. I think we might be going back there in a little while. So
We
if you,
will, yes.
Keep an eye out for that, then we will be going back there. And it's nice to have it on a show with a good discount. I haven't really seen it on very many shows of late, so nice that we're able to bring that to you, which is great.
So just
Do you think we need to name this bird? You name everything else, Andrew.
I'll have to start. I'll colour in, and I'll come back to you.
Okay. You just said it's a he. You may have just misgendered that bird, Erin. It could be a she.
As you can see, I can't do two things at once now, so I'm trying to colour in and then think of a name for this.
I've got a job to do one thing at a time, to be honest, Andrew, so I salute you.
It's just, yes, I mean, obviously, yes. I don't... trust me, Erin, the pressure is now on. Just so I'm using the gold-yellow blend to colour in. Beatrice the bird.
Beatrice, okay.
Beatrice.
Love that.
There we go, Beatrice the bird. So just going to use this all with in the light. Oh, and just actually, this is the classic pen that I'm using.
Okay. So it shows you can mix and match then.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So you know, obviously with the classic, you've got the they're not brushes; they're the fine tip bullet points, which is great for if you need to do like detail, like fine lines, etc. So I have got the dark, so I'm going to go round beneath the wings, and where the shadow on Beatrice would be. Just highlight that. And then her beak will be all that colour, and then I'll just go in with a medium blend, and there we go.
I'm just trying to track down all of the winning cards for the day, which is easier said than done.
There you go. So then just going with the lightest colour again, and just kind of like go onto the edge of the medium as well, and it will all blend in together because
it looks
the lightest colours have the
beautiful.
most.
Looks very, very warm, which I like.
And also I think it's a nice colour that complements the honey colour cardstock we've got, so I thought that would go pretty well.
Do you know anything about George hiding tri-blend pens around the studio, Andrew? Lillian said, did anyone retrieve the tri-blend pens which George hid around the studio? What's this all about?
Yeah, I think it was on Sunday, wasn't it? And the social media took over.
Saturday.
That was it, Saturday, and I saw there's pictures.
He's a cheeky one, isn't he?
Of yes, I thought, what? I looked at the picture, I thought, what's that grey thing by the chair? Then a closer look, and I read the caption that they'd actually hidden a lot. George had hidden lots of pens around the studio. He's very naughty sometimes. You've got to watch him. So just use some Dotty tape just to colour.
This is beautiful, Andrew. It really is.
There you go. There you go. Just spend a bit of time. Perfect. There we go. So that is the main card, and I've got some twine here. It is from a Sarah's signature collection, but I can't remember which one it is because it is quite a while ago. And it came in, yeah, so it came in pinks and blues, and some kind of vintage collection, but I really can't remember. It's been sitting on my shelf for quite a while.
It's before my time, I think.
I think,
longer than
yes.
I've been here.
So it's been sitting on my shelf, so I'm just going to put some, I was going to say duct tape, but it's not duct tape, it's a tape pen.
Tape pen, that's what it is.
Tape pen.
I feel like we may be here witnessing, I know it happened in 2020 and it was dark times, the tape pen shortage of 2020. I feel we may be heading for another drought, you know. I think we might be in the great tape pen recession of 2022, known as the tape pen drought, I think it will be known as.
Right. So
things got very
I always
bad.
find using the tape pens the best type of. Actually, you can use you can use the tacky glue, but for quickness, and it does stick, and it's not going to move. And I like to know, like I say, just going to go around, just inside. So just use it on the inside, so it looks clean, and you can hide everything else.
Fabulous.
On the back. I'll just trim that off.
How are you going to... Oh, I should just be patient, shouldn't I? And let
Just
you do the
Joe,
demo rather
Joe,
than
just
asking
be
you how you're
patient.
going to do the demo as you're doing the demo.
There we go.
That's what I'm thinking. How's it going to
So
stop?
just going to.
It looks very classy with the crossed over twine.
Oh, thank you very much. So I'm just going to make a little bow. You can wind it round as many times as you want. As you can see, I'm using like quite an excess of twine. So, but I will put it in my stash box at home because I don't like to waste things. So just tie a little, just a simple bow, rounds and round. There you go. There you go. And then you can just let trim. There you go. There we go.
So lovely.
There we go. There we go. So I've got some vellum, which is from the Secret Garden Nature Collection. So that's being cut to 4.5 by 6 and scored at 3.5.
Marvellous.
There we go. And just go. There you go. So.
Ah. I'm seeing how.
There you go, and it will, and also it will stick. There we go, and
oh, and it makes a beautiful floaty
There you
insert.
go.
This is gorgeous,
And,
Andrew.
We do have, where is it? Sentiment. We have some thank you sentiment stamps on the show. So I've used a thank you, and I just matte and layered on Nina Nina card. There we go, and also some yellow cardstock that I had just to matte and layer. And there we go. And as you can see, they all go together as one collection or three. Get your words out, Andrew. So they can be one little card or three together and
Lovely.
sell them as little thank you
Yeah,
cards.
really lovely to make a suite of cards. So, you know, whilst they don't match, are all very similar in style, you can do that. Look at that. Beautiful. Gorgeous, as Erin just said. She's working on her English accent, I feel.
It's very Mary Poppins.
It's very Mary Poppins, but more Dick Van Dyke than Mary Poppins, I'd say. Hello, governor.
Hello, governor. Cool, blimey.
Oh,
Cool.
Get your
Apples
knees
and
up
pears
just
at
in
the bottom of my
time.
stairs. That's my
Let's go through the Christmas
Cockney rhyming slang. There we go.
Cockney.
Cockney.
You know that you're not from London if you say Cockney as Cockney.
I know.
Because Cockney is like a, you know, for people from the inner east of London. But people that don't know London say Cockney with 3 syllables, not the way. Cockney, that's how you say it. We have Just Christmas. If you want to go for Christmas on its own, here we are. Let's share that with you. $26.98 or $30.51, and in there you'll get the quaint village. You will. Oh Holy Night, and Take It to the Rooftops. Over the Rooftops, which is that one just there. Beautiful. Which is. That's if you want to get them individually, but why would you? Because you basically buy 2, you get 1 free. I think George just fell on his joystick there. You okay, George? George, you've been very quiet today. What's that all about? Oh. He said he's been concentrating on the excellent crafting. I'm not sure that's the case. I don't know why he's been quiet today, but I'll get it out of him later, don't you worry. We're going to go to the everyday ones if you want to get those on there. Honestly, you can't shut him up most days. You've got the Charming Church, which is this one just here. Then you've also got this one, which is the Magical Forest. And you've got the Fairies and Florals as well. $26.98 or $30.51, saving you £18, over $20. Remember, you haven't forgotten, have you? You haven't forgotten. Please don't forget. Add more, save more, but only up until the end of the day. This is your last live hour. Agoo! 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 That is your last live hour klaxon. Just letting you know that this is going to end in about 40 minutes time. What do you think it is when that happens, Erin? Do you think there's an alarm going off or something? Erin, she has like a little bit of sort of aneurysm when I do that. I don't know why. You can add one item in your basket, you save 21%. 2 gets you 22, 3 gets you 23, 4 gets you 24, and 5 gets you 25% off, a whole quarter off. You can use it on everything, absolutely everything, on air, on the website, but it must end at midnight tonight wherever you are. So please do take advantage of that. Right, we are going to move on. We are going to move on to Bee-Youtiful, which I should have gotten from off of the shelf over here, but I forgot. Erin told me, and when she told me, I acknowledged her request and still didn't manage to get it. I mean, we're at that point of the day. It's Fake Friday tomorrow. Right, let me... it's a Fake Friday double Sarah special, and also it's an even more Fake Friday kind of feeling, Erin, because I've done an extra day as well. It's a 5th day. So, it's going to be a fun day tomorrow. Do you know why else it's going to be a fun day? Because Visible Image are going to be here all day tomorrow as well with us. And Sarah she's going to tango her way back into the studio tomorrow. We're going to be doing a cha-cha-cha around the studio with a fabulous launch for you. Brand new boxed Sarah Signature Collection launches tomorrow 2 p.m. in the UK, 9 a.m. if you're on the East Coast, and then a cartload, which is amazing. It's going to be fast and furious because it's only 2 hours. I believe it's the first 2 hours of the last show. So 6 p.m., 1 p.m, 10 a.m. Oh, and it's a Sarah cartload, so the mystery bags, the biggest savings, all of that, and Visible Image will be back again. Visible Image will be with us in both the show, well, all 3 shows tomorrow, which is excellent. And I've seen their products backstage. I must say, they're stinking gorgeous. Can't wait for you to see those tomorrow. Anyway, Bee-Youtiful is where we are going next. So let me just share all of this with you. Gorgeous, gorgeous collection. The only way to get this 12 by 12 paper pad now is in the main collection itself. I fear it's probably the last of this paper pad that we like to see as well. Gorgeous, gorgeous imagery all the way through there. But then what we have next is this, a beautiful selection of cardstock. This is available on its own. We can't show you all the colours because Andrew has had his very light fingers in my paper pad again. So you've got that one there. Then what we have got, oh yeah, sorry. Let me show you the crafty hardware that you're going to receive. So here you've got Bumbling in the Flowers. This is brilliant because you can use this on any, I want to say angle, but I feel like there's a better word for what I'm trying to say. You can twist it however you want to, essentially, which is brilliant. There's another word. We can't think of it collectively between all 4 of us. Right, Be Happy is this one here, that gorgeous hedgeable. Then you've got Bees and Flowers. Love the sentiments in here too. So we have got things like, you are so sweet, be kind, be nice, be honest, be happy, be you. Then we've got as well, what one do you like, Erin? Oh, it just says hello. Yeah, love that. There are some little bees on the end of the hello, I believe, buzzing away. That's how they go when they buzz. We've also got the Andrew's in one of those moods tonight. I'm living for it. I'm here for it, Andrew. We've got the honey bee there with that lovely vase or vase of honey. Is this a beehive?
Yes.
It is a beehive, isn't it? I didn't realise they were on the ground. I thought they were suspended. Am I thinking of wasp nests?
I think they can be on the ground or in trees.
In trees,
I'm thinking of Winnie the Pooh.
Sorry?
Winnie the Pooh, 'cause I think in one of the stories, the bees were in a hive and they tried to sting Winnie the Pooh because he likes honey.
He loves honey. He's a bear. All bears love honey. I love honey.
So do I.
Moving on. We have also got Beehive. Oh, Beehive. You Beehive, Erin. You Beehive. This one just here is that brilliant stamps and dies. Then you've got the Builder Bee, which is that one there, the layering stamp. This one here is Bees in the Nature, which is rather fabulous. And then we've got this one here as well, Bee Blooms there, as you can see. Absolutely fantastic collection. Brilliant saving of 44.41 or 67.34. 65.98 if you're a platinum member, $100.05. But of course, you're able to save 25% as well when you've got 5 items or more in your basket. Gorgeous George of the Joystick is gone. I don't know what's happened.
Oh, bless him.
We've sent him south for some reason. Give Joe back his horn, says Hannah. I think people preferred it when I had the air horn to the klaxon, the vocal klaxons. I'm going to shut up. Andrew, I love your design, says Fred. Mary Reno says, such a lovely and cheerful card. Andrew, at that point of the evening, Andrew, where I'm a little bit tired and I'm a little bit sort of feeling a little bit boisterous, and I just don't really know what I'm going to say, so I'm really having to check myself.
That's what I'm
to
quite,
get through
I'm
the
quite
last.
glad I'm over here then.
Yeah, to get through the last sort of 37 minutes of the show. Hopefully we'll get there without me receiving my P45. Right, what would you like to share with us next, Andrew?
Well, Joe, I'm going to be making another demo from the Bee-Youtiful collection, and I'll be using the Honeybee stamp and die set, and also the Sweet as Honeycomb die, metal die, which is brilliant. So I'm just going to pop this. I should have got this out ready, but anyway. So this is a really good sized die, which is 4 by 6 inches, and this is going to be the basis of my card. So pretty much the whole card is based around that size of die. And I've got from the luxury card collection, Bee-Youtiful. It's kind of I'd say a deep bronze. There is black in there if you can use black, but I wanted to use the brownie bronze card. So I'm just going to actually, shall I play paste? No, I'm going to play safe and use the tape because it might slip, and I don't want it to slip. And with this metal die, like the round die, and you can put it any way up, so it doesn't really matter whether, because the dies and the bees and everything, it's designed in such a way that you can have it either way. Exactly. So there's no right or wrong way.
Hi, Andrew. I was thinking maybe we didn't get it in the collection, but we do get it in the collection. I just didn't show you the board. Yeah, I don't know why. I seem to be missing the board. I reckon Tracy's moved it on purpose. Sabotage. That's what it is.
Oh, it's a good job. I'm using the dice. So, all the pieces have come out, and there you go. So you can actually, the hexagons are really good if you want to use paper piecing by cutting out again in another colour, but I won't be doing that because I just thought it was good on its own.
Carol Ann says, better be careful then, Joe. If it's a Sarah cartload and stock up on the chocolates. I'm trying to be good at the moment. And it's difficult because one of our lovely viewers sent in a massive box of American sweets and candies from, they live on an RAF, an air base in Suffolk. Have you tried any of the delectations from the US of A, Andrew, that have been out the back?
I have. I can't remember the name of it, but it was obviously chocolate, and it had bits of like what I would call Rice Krispie pieces.
Ooh. It's a Hershey Crackle, my friend.
There we go, a Hershey Crackle. It's really, really tasty, so more of those, please.
I did have one lemon Kit Kat, a lemon crisp, mini lemon crisp Kit Kat the other day. Utterly delicious. Not a standard US flavour, according to Erin.
I've never
known. It was delicious. There was a big, a box of mini peanut butter cups. Have you seen those out there? Like a box you'd find in the store. So big. I do love them. I'm trying to stay away from them.
All right. So I've just cut out that, and I'm just going to do the other bit of die cutting that I will need to do, because I do like to do all the die cutting bits first, so I can get everything out the way. So I'll be using, actually, I have got some cardstock. I'll be using the, I think, is there a special name for the actual honey thing that you...
There is. I think it's just called a honey spoon.
Honey spoon. So I'm going...
Or it's got a funny word. Is that, or has it? Or do we think it's got a funny name and then it doesn't?
I don't know why, but I just think it has. That
I think
it should
it's called
have.
a honey spool. Honey dipper. There it is. It's all right.
Thanks.
I'm always a bit underwhelmed by the term dipper.
Dipper. Oh, right.
Yeah,
There we go.
I
Yeah.
want it to be called a spool or something like that.
There we go. So I've just stamped that out on our alcohol, black alcohol proof ink. So I'll be cutting that out, colouring that in. So I'll just cut this out and pop that through the Gemini. And as this will also go through your Junior, but I'm just going to pop this straight through. And we've got the corresponding die, so you don't have to do any fussy cutting. And it just lines up perfectly.
Were
There
you
you
aware
go.
of how you use one of these honey dippers, Andrew?
Yes, I think obviously for honey.
Yes, you do use it for honey, but apparently you dip it in
Yes.
your honey and gently spin it whilst you're placing your honey where you would like it to go, and then you stop spinning it and the honey runs off.
Oh, I didn't realise you need to spin
Yeah, that's just me just dunking it all this time.
it. You seem a bit posher than me on some things, Joe.
Really? I mean, I don't know how to use it, so I don't think I do know. Oh, no one could be, you know, posher than the Princess Di of Crafters TV.
Thank you so much, Joe. So that's been die cut perfectly, and I'm going to be using the burnt orange blend and also the gold yellow blend from the Classics. So just to colour this in. So just going to quickly use the light. Just make sure I've got the right thing. Right.
I need to let everyone know, Andrew,
Yes.
that 75% of the big collection has gone. I know a lot of you are waiting for this.
Oh, wow.
3/4. There is only about 15 of these left to go around, is what I'm hearing. So if you are
15.
watching this back after the show, you've got two hopes: Bob Hope and No Hope. That's what I would say.
Fabulous.
Check the website is what I'm trying to say for the current stock situation. It's going very fast.
And I'm just using the yellow gold blend to give it that honey, for the colour of the honey, because I think that's the closest look, closest shade to the perfect honey. It is the gold yellow blend.
Gold yellow blend is what it is.
There we go. And honey is that sticky light gold colour, so I'm just going around it with the bits of the dark where the highlights are. Perfect. And just do it quickly.
Oh, I might have some honey on toast when I get home, Andrew, you know, just to celebrate this show.
Absolutely.
Actually, I'm not. I'm going to have an avocado. Do you know why? Because it's going to go off. And it's my last day in tomorrow. And if I don't have it tonight, I won't eat it. And I'll come back next week and it'll all be mushy and no good.
And avocado is the better option, so well done.
Thank you.
Well done, well done. So, as you know, honey is kind of a glistening, sticky substance. So I'm going to be using our glossy highlights.
Love that.
To highlight the honey. So I think this is on the website.
Susie T was saying, oh gosh, imagine putting some glossy highlights on the honey. It's as if you heard her.
There we go. And yeah, I really like this. It's kind of like a really thick consistency, so you can just kind of like go in the right direction and not run everywhere.
They're laughing at me in there about the change, the very quick change of tack from honey to avocado. I just don't like any food waste. The toast, the bread can go in the freezer. You know, the honey will keep till next time. But the avocado, it won't keep, Andrew. Not until Tuesday.
No, because we shouldn't waste food.
No.
It's wrong to waste food. So
And
well
there's a
done.
lot of air miles on an avocado. Too many air miles to put it in the bin.
Exactly. So I've quickly just covered that in the highlights, and so you just really do need to leave it to air dry naturally.
How long do you reckon this will take to dry, roughly, Andrew?
I would say I'd give it a good 6 to 8 hours.
Okay.
I left it overnight, so I did this one earlier, and as you can see, it's kind of I think
It's like a resin, isn't it?
It is. It's a really good resin. So if you're into your resins, it's kind of like a quick way to get that look. So there you go. And yes, so that's done to one side. I'm just going to go back to our lovely honeycomb die, and I've got some of our stamping card, the 300 GSM, and I've obviously it's honey, so I've used our opaque pigment, the honey pot. There you go. And also in the set, there's a really nice honeycomb stamp. So I'm just going to bring in our small stamp and going to use the honey pot quick dry, which is a bit of a darker colour. So just going to make a background to go behind the dye. So just
Heather Springer is loving the honey facts tonight. Heather Springer says honey is antibacterial, antimicrobial, and the only food that will never spoil. Love that. Ooh. Absolutely love that. Susie says yum, avocado with a pinch of salt and a drizzle of balsamic vinegar. No balsamic vinegar for me. I'm not a huge fan, but yes, there's some nice big flakes of sea salt on top. And maybe a few chilli flakes as well, Andrew.
Oh, chilli flakes, very nice. Yes, I do like to put chilli flakes in some of my dishes that I do make at home.
Do you?
Yes.
Will you be putting chilli flakes in any of these dishes that you're making for Georgina and not for the rest of us?
Not with Mars Bar Rice Crispy Cake, but it's not. Are you in? You're not in on that Sunday, are you?
I mean, I can be. I mean, I will feel like I should make the point of being here now after I have made such a big deal out of it. I'm not here. No, I'm not. Unfortunately.
Well, I might put some in the freezer for you.
Oh, fabulous!
There
at the house. What a treat.
There we go. So. You can put as much stamping on that to create the background as you wish, and I'm just going to be using our tacky glue to stick it to the background. And that was the quick dry honey pot ink pad I used for the stamping, and then the honey pot colour, the opaque one for the actual stamping. And I think I've clogged. Have I clogged up? I think I've clogged up.
Oh, we've got a bit of a blockage.
I've got a bit of a blockage, Joe, which normally I'm usually careful about that, but I've got my dotty tape, so
fabulous.
I will just quickly go on to that. So,
Fred says, Joe, you can mix avocado with a tiny bit of lemon juice, and you can freeze it to spread on toast later. Love these. Love these food-saving hacks here. Honestly, amazing. I bought a cookbook during the first lockdown, and it was like batch cooking, and it was so fabulous, Andrew. It told you how you could like make all your food up, freeze it all, and then what bits you had to do on the day, which bits you could get away with freeze. Rather fabulous. I was organised for about all of 2 weeks, and then it went out the window.
Well, at least you were organised, so well done.
Thank you.
There we go. So I've just used the dotty tape, so this will glue all over, but if you haven't clogged up your tacky glue, it will work perfectly. So that's our background, and I'm just going to put all our bits and pieces together. So I've got two pieces of our stamping card, and to create a card blank which is 12.5 by 6 3/4, and it was scored at 4 3/4 and 7 3/4. So it's going to be just pretty much a card like that. So just going to bring in our Cloud all-purpose glue, but you can use tacky, red liner tape, or our tape pens, whichever you're more happy to do. So have I done this? There we go.
Beautiful.
I forgot to matte and lay onto this one.
Oh, Andrew.
Nearly made a mistake. Because I thought.
You were moments away there, weren't you?
I was moments, and then I thought, no, I had loads of matte and layering done. So there you go. So used lots of matte and layering from the cardstock, and used the black as well, just to bring all those colours together. And then I can pop this on. There we go. So that's the front done.
Bee-Youtiful. See what I did there?
Bee-Youtiful. You're on form today, Joe.
I really am, aren't I? I mean,
there we go.
I'm congratulating myself. Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, well done. Doing very well. So I just got another piece as well to go in, and using some more of the honeycomb in the paper pads. There we go. So it's really nice. Although it's kind of like the colour palette is quite limited, so you've got your blacks and oranges, and yellow, and also white, which I didn't actually use. There's white pearlescent cardstock in the luxury card pack, but I didn't actually use that. When I saw it, I thought, oh, I'm going to use that, but I didn't. But there we go. I can use it for another time.
Does anyone else want to sing Honey, Honey, How You Thrill Me, Aha, every time we look at this collection? Is that just me?
I think that's
Okay,
just you,
just
but I
me.
do like ABBA.
I'm a big ABBA
I've
fan.
seen-
Will you be going to see the Avatars? The Avatar sort of experience that they are putting together that's coming to London this year, Andrew?
Oh, actually, that's given me an idea for something else. Yes.
Are you
I
going?
No, I'm not going, no, but I do have the... I don't have it, but I've got their latest album, basically.
Oh, you've got the album. Brilliant.
Yeah, you don't
You're not
need,
going to see the show, but you've got the album.
You don't need to know the ins
I
and
haven't
outs.
heard the album. Is it good?
Yes, it is.
It is good. Okay.
It's good. It's ABBA, so you can't go
Of course
wrong
it is.
with
I love ABBA. I've been
ABBA.
to the ABBA Museum twice in Stockholm. It's my happy place, Andrew.
And what's your favourite ABBA song?
Voulez-vous, I reckon.
Voulez-vous.
Or Does Your Mama Know?
I was going to say that, or obviously I like Dancing Queen,
Yeah.
Mamma Mia, so yeah. And,
And Knowing Me, Knowing You, that's a really good one.
That is really good.
There's
one.
some really good sad
There's
ones
some
in
re-
there.
Winner Takes It All. That makes me cry.
Waterloo, that they won Eurovision. Anyway, enough. Let's move on because we're going to get told
Yes.
off, Andrew.
Right. So I've coloured in previously. So, got a nice big jar of honey, and also the honey hive, and also I've got. So the colours I used for. I don't have them written down. I normally write them all down, but I don't. But
Why don't we just guess them or make them up?
I think that was kind of. They're all the tri-blend brushes. So
I reckon it was some sort of brown and some sort of orangey yellow you used.
I think it was tan and
Tan.
also earth brown, and I'm going to say that I know that was jade because I don't
Nice.
normally use jade green. It's usually dull green, but I thought no, I'll mix it up and go for jade.
Oh,
and
maybe
then I
dangerously.
think that's kind of like a magenta dusty pink, and then I think that is a light golden brown colour.
Nice.
And also just to kind of like ground it, used ice grey just to kind of like give it that shadow.
Brilliant. It looks fantastic.
So I'm just going to pop all these together. I'm just going to, just a bit of glue. I would use...
Susie T is letting us know that Knowing Me, Knowing You is their favourite one. Feel free to let us know at home what your favourite ABBA song is. Do you have one, Erin? Do you know ABBA are? You know that song, but that's it. Okay.
And-
I can't believe they weren't big in the States.
And have you seen the musical, the stage show?
I haven't. I've seen both the films, but I've never seen the musical. And it is touring. It's coming to Manchester very soon, so I'm going to see it.
So, I've been lucky enough. I've been lucky enough to see it on Broadway.
Did you? Check you
Yeah.
out.
That is 15 years ago.
Wowzers, trousers.
And then I went. Then the same year, that was in the February. Then I went to Wimbledon,
Check
and
you
there was a
out.
trip, and then to see a show, and the show was
Mamma Mia again?
in London.
Brilliant.
But I love ABBA, so it's cool.
I love ABBA.
So I've seen it twice, and I've seen the film.
It's been said that the show is better than the film. A lot of people say that the stage show is much better than the original film. I prefer the second film to the first film, to be honest, because it's got "That's the best kind of party, little girl" Cher in it, which was my Cher impression from the
That's
actor.
very good. I think I would say I do like the original because it's based on the stage show.
Right.
I'm not a fan of the second one, Joe. Even though Cher is in it, I am not a fan. So I am really sorry.
Andrew.
I'm so sorry. I just no.
Cuts deep.
And also I think because Meryl's not in it that much.
No,
so
because she's dead.
I know, but I think you miss
She
Meryl.
can't be in
you
it
miss
if she's
Meryl.
dead.
You miss Meryl.
Yeah,
She's a really good actress.
She's in enough films.
Well, okay.
ABBA was popular in the States, just not for Erin, apparently. There you are.
Okay. Well,
So sad. So sad. I feel like you've missed out. ABBA was popular in the States, their music and the movies, says Brenda. There you are. Lynn, Journalin would like a Sarah signature Greek-themed collection would be nice.
Those
There's
blues
so much you could
and
do.
whites,
Because you could have beautiful, like we could do Greek islands, but then we could also do Greek history.
Yes.
We could have a peppering of the
'Cause,
Olympics in there.
I've been to Mykonos.
Have you? I've always
and,
wanted to go.
Yeah. Has anyone ever seen the film Shirley Valentine?
No, I have never seen it.
Well, anyway, Shirley Valentine.
Well, anyway, this is a great story, and I'm going
If
to
everybody
press
else
on.
at home, if you've seen Shirley Valentine, she goes to one of the Greek islands, Mykonos, and we found the Taverna and
Did you?
the sea beach where they filmed, and I had lunch at the Taverna.
Lots of people have said I need to watch it because it's in a brilliant film.
Yeah, so Pauline Collins, Tony Conti, Joanna Lumley's in it as well. So,
Love Joanna Lumley.
So
Right, I'm adding it to the list, Andrew.
That is good. That is good. So I've just glued all the pieces. I did do another resin bee yesterday, so it's all dried and everything, and just going to pop in a nice little sentiment, which is "You're sweeter than honey." There we go, and there's a nice little
That is
card there.
gorgeous. Absolutely.
Oh, and it's awful. Bear with me. This is what.
I don't know why it makes me giggle when you do this, Andrew. It's because you laugh, I laugh. That's why. You laugh at yourself, and then I laugh at you because you've
kind of like,
you've
no, I
qualified
know,
laughter.
I know I should be using the tape pen because it's
Right.
quick, but I know that. Yes, so there we go.
Beautiful. Would you like to get ready for card of the show?
Of course, I'd love to.
Brilliant. I'll quickly recap and then we'll do card of the show. Remember what you're getting in here then. You are going to get those 12 by 12 printed papers. The only way that you can get your hands on these now is by going for the large collection. We have got in here also the solids, which is brilliant. That wonderful double-sided pearlescent cardstock there for you. Then you've also got the amazing Bumbling in the Flowers. You will get the large creator card die that you've just seen Andrew using. For some reason, I don't have a board for it. I don't know why. Erin's saying I misplaced it, and I don't think I did. I think Tracy misplaced it, but you know, we can argue about it later. You're more scared of, Erin's more scared of Tracy than she is of me. I'm not scary at all. So yeah, I'll take the blame. Fair enough. You then have these amazing sentiments, the Bee-Youtiful sentiments just here. But then we move into some of our stamps and dies. You've got the honeybee. You've also got the beehive. Then we have Build a Bee for you. A wonderful cut and emboss folder with bees in the nature. And you'll also get as well bee balloons, which is gorgeous. Lots of Aperture in the comments. Mo number 2 on YouTube says, hi all, I've been listening to Only and had to jump in to share my favourite love ABBA song. Lay All Your Love on Me. What a great ABBA song that is. Kirsty says I Have a Dream. Brilliant. Mamma Mia says Brenda. Pandacraft says I can't stand ABBA. Rude. Know your audience, Panda Crafts. But yeah, I love Mamma Mia. My daughter loves it too. Her favourite is Money, Money, Money. Love that one. She's going to the theatre in Nottingham to see the musical. Amazing. Bethan loves that card, as does Mary Rhino. Right, I'll show Keith's makes first. So we'll call these number 1 for Mr. Keith. Number 2 for Mr. Keith. Let's call this one. And then let's say this one is number 3 for Mr. Keith. Gizmo and Gadget there. And then Andrew's can be 4, 5, 6 and 7. Excellent.
There you go. So that's the Aperture ones.
Here we go.
The Aperture ones, the flower ones, and then there's the next one is Bee-Youtiful, number 5, and number 6 is the Fairy and Flowers. What? Triptych, and number 7 is the Honey Pot card.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7. I love that you've just tried anything. You just avoided saying that word at all costs towards the second part.
Is it that obvious?
Right. 82.47, 125.06. Remember, you've got that saving. You've only got 15 minutes of live shows left to take advantage of that incredible add more, save more. So do take advantage of that. We're going to have to try and remember what cards are what number now, aren't we, for the end of the show. Good luck with that, Erin. We do also have to do the card of the day as well, which we will do as soon as we get a result on the card of the show. Let's go back through these. Brilliant value on these. They should be $12.99 each. Essentially, you're buying 2 and getting 4 for free, which I love. So you've got your Ornate Butterflies. You also have the Balloons in Flight. I'm looking at the screen to see what the name is, when in fact the name is on the back of here. Why are you looking at the screen, Joe, when it's written on the back of the board? Then you've got the Terrarium, which is this one here. Then you've got your Birds and Branches. You've got the Floral Heart and the Wild Blooms. You know why I'm so tired? Because today is the end of day 4, Andrew. muscle memory tells me that it's home. I go home in a moment after this. I've got another show tomorrow. So my brain's checking out, but I'll be ready. I'll psych myself up, ready for tomorrow. I know we don't have long left, Andrew, but do you think we could squeeze some more inspirazione in on this
think
collection?
I could, yes.
Okay, excellent. Let's do that then.
Right, so I'm going to be using the Aperture Balloons in Flight, and I'm going to be using the metallic markers. So just going to bring that out. So you get loads, you get some really nice stamps again, and I'm going to be using the big balloons for my main stamp. So just going to get stamping platform, which is really good for when you need to do precise stamping. So just going to, and I'm going to be using the black matte card, which I think sadly is out of stock at present, but that's been cut down to 6 3/4 squared.
Amazing.
There we go. And I'm going to be, I'll just pop this onto the platform.
Still lots of ABBA chat coming in as well. I'll read a few more of those out in a few moments. So the ABBA Journey it's called. They're building, aren't they, a purpose-built venue for it at the Olympic Village in Stratford in London. And basically ABBA have spent weeks and weeks in the studio being modelled up, and they are avatars. So they're avatars basically of ABBA. It's a live show. ABBA don't perform, avatars of ABBA perform. And apparently it's going to be amazing and, you know, very futuristic and incredible. If I'm paying my money, to be honest, I want to see the actual people is how I feel. I feel like maybe I'll just watch it on telly at home later.
There we go. So I've just stamped up the stamp using gold metallic pigment
Beautiful.
ink, which all the metallics are really good to use on black card, and as you can see, it's
Demo of the show is number 7. 7.
there you go. Oh, just pop that one over. There you go, Joe.
Excellent.
Thank you very much.
I will just do demo of the day, Andrew, if that's all right.
So just stamp that out, and using a selection of our metallic.
Can I just pause you for a second
Of
there, Andrew?
course.
Amazing. Demo of the day. I hope this is the one that won the earlier show. I'm presuming it is, because there's also a handbag up there as well, so I don't know what the handbag is all about. Anyone? No? Okay. If we haven't got it right, someone will correct us very quickly in the comments. Number 1, which is, I'm guessing, Craig's. Amazing. Number 2, Mr. Keith's. Well done, Mr. Keith. And Andrew's is number 3, upside down. Is that one there, that beautiful Z-fold card. 1, 2, or 3. You decide. Go now, Facebook or YouTube, and cast your votes.
Ooh, so
You scared yourself there, Andrew.
so I did, because I was so absorbed in obviously my colouring and stuff. So I do apologise. So I'm just using the green citrine metallic marker, and with these you get the fine tip and also the brush, which is kind of like good for like you can do brush lettering, or if you want to do like large areas, but for kind of like small areas and detailed colouring, this is just perfect. And as you can see, when you do use it on a black card, it just pops. It just pops. So
don't be confusing this with latrine. Totally different. Citrine, latrine. They're very similar words, Erin. It's very easily done. What is citrine? I'd like to know.
I've got no idea.
But where does the word come from? Citrine. Is it like citrus green? Like a fancy word for citrus, maybe?
So you could pretty much colour these in however you want. And whatever patterns might come to mind. But I just felt this is kind of got that space steam.
Citrine is a gem, Andrew.
A gem.
There you are. Takes its word from lemon. So it's kind of, yeah.
Oh,
it is named after.
Lemon.
It's a gemstone. There we are.
There we go. Then something new.
We learn something every day.
Oh.
However, citrine, the gem, is red or orange, so may need to have words with Leanne about naming a green citrine.
Citrine. It's a tree. Oh yes, it's a tree.
It's not red, is it? And I love that you were going to try and dress it up there and sort of smooth it over for her, Andrew, when in fact, no, it's not a red at all.
Yeah. So I've just used the other marker pens, metallic marker pens, to create the balloons. So I used both collections, which is the rare metals and also the precious metals. So the precious metals got your gold, silvers, and also your bronzes, and the rare minerals, you've got your reds, your greens, and blues and purples.
Nice.
So I'm just going to be using the gold to colour in the whole of the balloon. So there you go. So as you can see, it's a great way of showing great coverage.
Love that brush
very
nib on here as well, how it lays
and
down.
it's just so full of ink. They are water-based, so you can kind of like dilute it if you so wish.
I love that they go on to loads of different things as well, don't they? You can put them on loads of different surfaces, which is brilliant.
Yeah. You could, and because obviously they're water-based, you could actually paint with them and kind of
I
like
think
add.
these are the ones, Andrew, as well. Once they're dry, they don't move again. So you can sort of watercolour with them, but when
Yes.
they dry, if you add water back to them, they won't move again.
That is correct.
How amazing.
There you go. So I would spend a little bit more time colouring this in
I like it
properly.
like that.
There we go. So just going to, and then I will just, because I want to show you that you can actually add the other markers on top and it won't mess with the design. So I'm going to be using the pewter?
Pewter, yeah.
Pewter.
That's the one.
That's why I had to double check it really, just to make sure I was saying it correctly. I'm just spat on my thing as well. So I'm just going to be creating kind of like the outline of the balloons. As you can see, it's not interfering with the gold underneath. It's
Have
not
you
running
been on
into
in a hot air balloon, Andrew?
I haven't, no. I'd like to. It's just
I think I'd be
Trying to
scared.
no, you'd be fine because obviously where I live in the countryside, we actually do see quite a few balloons come over and to the garden. They're kind of that low
Do you
that we
say
can
hi?
wave.
Hello. Tally ho.
No, seriously, I do wave.
Do you?
Hello. As you can imagine, in my garden, waving, getting really excited that I've seen a hot air balloon. You don't really see them that often.
This adds so much dimension.
There you go. So it kind of like adds kind of like more of a 3D
Yeah.
effect. So I will just put another one in. There we go. So you could actually add your other fine liners to make more patterns, giving that Centangle effect. So I'm just going to...
I wasn't here when Sandra was here, I'm afraid. I'm gutted I missed it, Andrew.
There we go. Yes, it was a couple.
Were you here?
I wasn't, no. I think I was watching it. That's why I kind of like...
I think I was on the Hollybox at the time, but I was gutted I missed it. Hopefully we get her back again real soon.
Yeah. So I've just got a card blank, which made from the 12 by 6 super smooth card, which is on the website and folded at 6 and 3. And in the other stamps, you get these lovely balloons and clouds. And as I was doing all black and white, I thought I'd do them in black, quick dry ink for you. And just going to bring in some matte silver card from our luxury cardstock collection. Just going to, there we go.
Gonna have to text Keith and let him know that he is the winner of the card of the day. He'll be over the moon. He's going to be cock-a-hoop when I tell him later.
So just going to.
Gilmore says, "Are the wheels starting to come off, Joe?" I think they started to come off about 40 minutes ago, don't you? Yeah, I think when ABBA started to come out about 15 minutes ago, that's when they really had all sheared off. We're there though, only a few minutes. This is beautiful. Lovely to incorporate this as, I don't know why hot air balloons made me think of new babies, Andrew.
I think if they were like in pastels. And yeah, I think that would be what I would think of them. So there we go. So a nice easel card with using the metallic markers, precious metals and rare minerals on our matte black cardstock.
How blooming fabulous is that? Absolutely amazing. I love that. If you want to go for those metallic markers, let me share with you the colours and collections that you have got. So here you've got the antique elements firstly, which is this one, and ancient bronze, aged copper, rose gold, tarnished silver. You've got the vintage satin and the antique pearl. You've then got the rare minerals. You've got amethyst, blue topaz, jade green, citrine, red garnet and the pink quartz. And you've also got this one here, your precious metals. Buy two, get one free, which is excellent. Gold, nugget, burnished copper, antique bronze, pewter, which is lovely. And also the silver ingot, as you can see just there. Next up, we have got the hero tool. Oh no. We've also got your hero tool. Now you will get 75 sheets of this card. So I've got 50 in here, but it's that 6x12 smooth card. So you get 3 sets of those. And then you will also get this, the 6-inch storage. You don't get everything else inside. Do you get the wallets that are in here, Erin, do you think? I don't think you do, but you've got this really awesome storage wallet to keep everything in. The great thing about these is that they're great for finish makes, I think, these, or if you want to just store a load of like punches and tools and templates in there, that's another great thing that you can use them for. £25, $32, saving you a quarter. I need to tell you about what is happening tomorrow here on Crafters TV. So in the morning, of course, Visible Image are going to be here with us all day tomorrow. I have never worked with Visible Image, and I'm really excited to see their products on air all day tomorrow. George and Craig will be here with you at 8 AM. That is 3 AM for you keen East Coasters. Then I'm back for a double, 6 hours of Sarah tomorrow. We've got 2 PM, that brand new launch day with the Sarah signature boxed Easter collection. You are going to love it. And then, of course, a Sarah cartload with myself and Sarah herself, 6 PM in the UK, which is 1 PM on the East Coast. Visible Image will be featuring in both the 2 PM and the 6 PM shows with us as well. Andrew, can I say it's been an absolute pleasure to spend the evening with you in the studio?
Yeah, it's been really nice as well, Joe. You've had a lot of fun.
When are you back with us, do you know?
It'll be a week next Sunday for Colour Me Happy.
A week on Sunday. We really look forward to seeing you then, Andrew. Big thanks to the team in the gallery, the team backstage, of course, as well. Thanks, of course, to Keith and Andrew too, and Debbie Fisher. And also the biggest thanks, as always, goes to you lot, because without you, we wouldn't be here. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.